Hi, everybody. Hi. How's everybody doing? I hope y'all are doing good. Sorry about how abruptly I ended stream yesterday. It kind of was a lot of emotions. So, hopefully, everything will be okay today because we are going to be getting back into some StarKids. And I am in serious need of it. But yes, hello everybody. How are we doing? Let's see who is all here. Besides sides, of course. Sides of and there you are getting first and the Daily Flame.
Of course.
Yeah. But we have radio in the chat. Thank you for the Daily Flame. Hi, Era. How you doing? I got emote upload. Nice. I see that. That is so cute. Cute little emotes. Shinin' 95 Luna Love Pets. Yeah, he's so cute. Isn't that right, Mai Mai? As soon as I started talking, Mai Mai decided to come up beside me and lay down.
Aww.
Yeah. But yes, today we are going to have once again the streaming of the stars. So what I actually need to do is share the screen with boop, there we go. Cuz first and foremost, I want to put this out there again. I do have a YouTube channel where I've been posting some of my VODs, whether like at least
Les
at
odds.
least the good stuff I'm trying to. Anything that's been like there's no Digimon on here because I didn't want to upload it like halfway through. Minecraft stuff is fine because we can do that. And I do have some of the reactions from us doing these reacts with sides. I do have some of these on here. Some of the Team Star Kids reacts. They have had a little bit of an issue, but it's literally just been like the title scene, and that was it. Which is very, very odd to me. Also, why did that not refresh? I updated that. Hold on. There we go. But yes, I have got a few up. We've got some crazy cobble, a little bit of the vanilla mod pack, a little bit of moist here and there. But yeah, I thought it would be cool to show it off a little bit. We do have 21 subscribers. But I'm not looking for subscribers anyway. This is just for a place for y'all to go back and look at some old VODs whenever they go off of Twitch, because I know Twitch does not hold things for longer than a couple of weeks. So once they go off there, I think it's like actually like 30. I think I'm at a month because I have Amazon Prime. But after the month, they're gone unless I save it as a highlight. But there's been so many since then. Like I didn't think I should save them all. Also, that has all of my failure attempt at karaoke. So they are here too. But yeah, just as a little shout out to it, let me drop YouTube. So if anybody wants to check out some old VODs, you most certainly can. Even if some of them are a little old, like Pokemon Fire Red playthrough a year, almost 2 years ago at this point. So yeah, and I didn't even upload them all. I only got to like episode 3 before I get like stopped because it just didn't seem like it was taking off. That's why I've decided YouTube is just like a storage option. Nothing really like big is I'm never gonna be big on there, so it's just storage. That's all it is. But y'all aren't here for that. Y'all are here for Nightmare Time, episode 2.
Nightmare
Perky's
time.
Perky's Buds and Abstinence Camp. So yeah,
And
this is
I will say for this specific episode, there are some scenes that I personally find a bit unnerving.
Mm-hmm.
So, like if I seem a bit more un like if I seem a bit less enthused about this specific episode, that's why.
Yeah, that's
Also,
understandable.
with specifically with the abstinence camp part of this episode, if anyone here has like major religious trauma, I am very sorry. It's going to be kind of iffy because the abstinence camp episode has a lot to do with like church purity culture and all that type of stuff.
Hi, Shadow Man. How you doing? Let me
Hi,
actually
Shadow
make
Man.
Let me make that a comment so that people can see it when they come in. I'll pin that up. So until I manually unpin it. There we go. But yeah, I do not know how long this stream will go. We'll go until this, like, we're done with the video, of course. But if that finishes up before the 3 hour mark, I'm not sure if I'll continue after that. Still feel a little icky from yesterday. So yeah, we'll just see how things go. To make to make things even worse, I gotten the worst news you can possibly get today. Crazy Cobblemon is ending.
No.
Yeah, Toffee sent out a message in the private Discord we have for it, so we know when people go live and stuff. They're ending at the end of the month.
That's so
So not
sad.
only is Crazy Cobble going away, Moist is going away at the end of the month.
Really?
Yeah. Because Moist has been technically going on since like October of last year. Like I was able to do the first, like, even actually no, September, because I was able to stream the first episode of Moist. Then I had to take a little bit off until I got internet, and that was like right at the beginning of October. So technically, Moist has been going on for a long time. And it's just
Wow.
finally time for it to end so they can prepare for the new season. Moist will be back. Whether I get invited back or not's another story. But yeah, so yeah, not only so we got Moist SMP going away, we've got Crazy Cobble going away, and then we only have 4 to 5 streams left, unless we go like back farther time and look at some other stuff. But even then, we're running out of stuff. I'm gonna have to find new things to do.
Yeah.
But we will worry about that when the time comes. Not a concern now. That's in a month. Alright, so once ads are done, we will start up the stream. That way everybody can see it, have a fresh, clean slate, and nobody will have to watch ads for until for like another 30 minutes to an hour.
Yippee.
Yeah. In the meantime, I actually need to know where I placed my drink. Hold on, where did my drink go? Miles, did you know, where did you put my drink? Be right back. Found it. I found my Dr. Pepper. Hey, why did you bonk me?
I bonked you because I could.
No one said no one told me you were allowed to bonk me. No bonks.
But I already did.
Well, you get away with it this time, but don't let me catch you doing another bonk. All right, without further ado, how about we get started into Nightmare Time 2, Episode 2, Perky's Buds, and Abstinence Camp. Wait. UB2B is not coming through B.
Uh-oh.
Let me fix that. I forgot that every time I have to, like, it doesn't set to YouTube, it sets it to each individual video. There we go. Oh, and remind, because last episode it didn't happen, but we need to make sure we turn on the closed captioning for those who wish to, read or have the audio down low.
Yeah.
But I mean, the intro is still the same, so. There we go. Put the ad up there so that people can see it in the top corner.
Hey, what was that? Boo.
Oh, thank you, phone, for telling me to put you on vibrate. That is just so weird. Where he, like, the reflection is looking at him while he is also looking at the camera. It's just weird.
Where'd he go?
I'm behind you. Boo! Her makeup is so good.
It really is. Oh, also, this episode is where you meet that one person character within the series.
Oh, okay. Here we are, episode 2, part 1, Perky's Buds. Maybe if I pause like halfway through, it will help with the UB2B stuff, because it's not even really like anything in particular. It's literally just the opening card. That is it. So weird. Yeah, I know. So maybe splitting it up will help. Who knows?
Dawn breaks over a plot of emerald green farmland deep in the heart of Witchwood Forest. Marijuana plants grow tall and strong, swaying gently in the breeze. This is Perky's Buds, Hatchetfield's premier cannabis growers. In an old farmhouse, sunlight peeks through the window and falls onto the face of Emma Perkins.
Emma?
Her eyes flutter open. She hops out of bed, throws open the shutters, and breathes in
Well,
the
if you
crisp...
remember back in the guy who didn't like musicals, Back then, she did mention wanting to start a pot farm.
Very true, very true.
Outside, Emma's work boots make tracks in the mud as she strolls the grounds, admiring the fruits of her labor.
Yep. Another perfect day. You goddamn son of a bitch varmints!
Emma pulls out a rifle
Uh-oh.
and blasts off 3 rounds at a chubby brown bird munching away at one of her pot plants. The bird rips off another beakful and takes flight.
Zix! Get them birds!
Back in the house, Emma's summer farmhand, Ziggs, tumbles out of bed.
Hey, new person!
Shit.
Moments later,
Yeah.
Ziggs bursts out the front door. They're wielding 2 pistols, firing wildly. The bird darts through the sky as Emma and Ziggs unload an absurd amount of ammo. It dives and vanishes amongst the crops.
They are horrible shots.
Did we get him?
Nope. Nighthawks. They're wily birds.
Just then, Ziggy's ears perk up. Off in the distance is a faint...
Perk up? What is he, a dog?
It's a turn of phrase.
I know. I'm just messing.
Yeah. Also, Ziggs uses they.
Okay. What are they, a dog? Thank you for the
But
alert,
also,
radio.
Also, if you remember back during Watcher World, Ziggy or Ziggs was the ex of Deb, who is Alice's girlfriend, who Alice was worried Deb still had feelings for.
Oh, yeah. They were at the party together.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's all coming together. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
faint chanting.
What's that?
More varmints.
Out at the entrance of Emma's pot farm, 2 kids from Hatchetfield High march around waving signs and shouting.
Hey, ho, heck, no! Perky's butt has gotta go!
Emma and Ziggs pull up to the front gate on a large tractor. Emma glares down at the teens, Gabe, a dorky choir boy, and a holier-than-thou church girl notorious for her unrelenting prudishness,
It's always the church
Grace
carols.
Chastity.
What do you want, Grace?
What do I want? I want a town that's safe from your drugs. This devil weed isn't just bad for the community. It's threatening the checkered-tailed nighthawk population. Yesterday, I found one so stoned he wouldn't get out of the road. It caused a traffic jam. People were late, Emma. Late to church.
Look, I don't want these damn birds eating my crops either.
Yeah. I mean, we just tried to shoot one.
Shoot one? Are you high?
Checkered-tailed nighthawks are a protected species. They only live on this island. If you harm one of those majestic creatures, then we might just have the legal authority to shut you down. Hey, ho, heck, no. Perky's butts has gotta go.
Did I mishear that, Ziggy, or was that a threat?
I don't know, it sounded pretty hateful to me, Perky.
We don't take too kindly to threats around here. Ziggs, get these nerdy prudes off my property.
With pleasure.
Lashed to the back of the tractor is a wood chipper. Ziggs flips it on and tosses a bag of manure into the feed.
Oh, okay. I thought they were going to try to
The
toss them
fertilizer
in the wood
sprays
chipper.
out the discharge chute, raining down on Grace and Gabe. They drop their signs, hop on their bikes, and retreat.
They were on bikes? Not even cars?
It's the simple things,
Yeah,
you know?
they're teens.
Well, they never did say it, like, wait, or did they? How old they were?
I mean, if I remember correctly, in this episode, Grace would be about 16-ish.
Driver's
So
license.
Probably old enough to get a learner's permit, but since they didn't have an adult with them, they probably wouldn't have been able to drive a car even with a permit.
At 16, you should be able to have a driver's license.
Not everywhere.
Really? Huh. Because I got a permit at 15 and then started driving at 16.
Yeah, here where I live, you don't get your actual driver's license until 18.
That is when I got forced to sign up for the military.
Wow.
But if that was the case, I wouldn't be able to go to college because I technically didn't turn 18 until my freshman year of college.
Wow. But
I'm an August baby, so I'm special.
Most people assigned male at birth are forced to sign up for the military.
Yeah, I know. They set us all into a classroom and said, "Hey, here, fill this out." Didn't tell us what, but then when they put it on our desk, it was a military form for draft sign up. Anytime they needed us, they could call us because we signed up stupid paper. Well, forced to.
Yeah. I feel like there should be gender equality on this. Not that, like, people assigned female at birth should be forced to sign up, but I feel like no one should be forced to sign up.
Amen to that. Amen to that. Yeah, luckily they do say that they won't allow transgender people to be in the military. So I think I'm safe.
Yippee, we're safe.
Yeah. Because I, as a doll, don't want to enter combat. And you, as an action figure...
An action figure, but I also don't want to enter combat. I'm not G.I. Joe.
Exactly. You're more like the Flash or Superman.
Yeah. I'm Batman.
Well, then you need a deeper voice, Batman.
That evening, Emma and Ziggs sit on the porch passing a joint and watching the sunset over their glorious harvest.
Wait a minute, where's Paul?
I'm not sure. It's never really stated. I feel like it could be possible that Emma and Paul are a thing in this world, but I'm not sure.
Alrighty.
Look at it, Ziggy. My dream.
It is beautiful.
Ziggy.
What was I saying?
You know, I used to grow and sell my own weed in high school. Not sure exactly who coined the name, but no one could get enough of Perky's buds. It was the cleanest, purest, most cerebral high.
Oh, your legend, Tales of your weed echo through Hatchetfield High to this very day.
Well, ever since then, all I wanted to do was share that high with the world, you know? And when I graduated community college and unlocked my inheritance, I found out my parents owned all those acres of witchwood. It's like it was meant to be. It'd be perfect if it weren't for those goddamn nighthawks eating my weed.
Emma, what are we gonna do about him?
I don't know, Ziggy. Listen to him out there, laughing at me. Fuck.
They actually sound like they're laughing.
All right, let's order some donuts.
The next day, Ziggs stands alone in the field pruning the plants, occasionally puffing a joint, when suddenly a voice pipes up.
Hey, pass that J, dude. Don't bogart that shit.
Huh?
Ziggs turns one way, then the other. There's no one there. They scratch their head, confused. Then they notice a nighthawk perched on a nearby bit of fencing.
What?
Now, did you just say that, or did I think it?
The nighthawk stares at them blankly.
Listen, little buddy, you can't keep eating this stuff, alright? I'm gonna have to shoot you, and I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm a vegan.
The bird cocks its head.
Don't look at me like that. Fine. Let's just keep this between us, alright?
Ziggs takes a big hit off their joint and blows smoke into the Nighthawk's face. The bird breathes it in and ruffles its feathers happily.
The bird likes to get stoned.
Yes.
Alright, there. Now, I'm cutting you off.
Then, another voice calls out.
Hey, you.
Ziggs turns to see a rough-looking man standing at the edge of Emma's land.
Hey, dude.
3 more equally rugged men saunter out of the woods.
Oh, look, it's Paul.
Dudes?
Nope,
The
not
first man
Paul.
spits
I
a
know,
mouthful
I
of
know.
Chewing tobacco.
We'd like to have a word with Perky.
She's up at the house, man. That's all the fuck back there.
Then you better move your ass.
Oh, look. Isn't this, like, private property or something?
We insist.
The man lifts the bottom of his flannel shirt, revealing a pistol tucked into his jeans.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill, dude. I'll go get her. Peace and love, man. Peace and love.
Moments later, Ziggs stumbles through the front door of the farmhouse.
Hey, Emma, there's a bunch of Republicans out here.
A bunch of Republicans. Oh, that was good. I needed that. Thank you, Ziggy.
Not Grace again.
No. Like, scary ones.
The Metzgers.
Emma throws open a storage closet. She grabs a leather belt with 2 holsters and buckles it around her waist.
Hey,
She
yo.
loads fresh clips into her pistols, then hands a rifle to Ziggy. Back outside, Louis Metzger spots Emma and Ziggs heading his way, packing heat. He smiles with rotten teeth and turns to his brothers.
Well, there she is, boys. The pate hate.
I don't know, Louis. That sounds like you're calling her an attractive toilet.
Shut up, you dumb bastard. Daddy don't like crude humor.
And where is your daddy?
Emma stands at the edge of her property, her hands resting on her guns.
I already said I wasn't gonna talk to you, jizz stains. Bob Metzger has something to say to me. He can do it himself.
Well, it's your lucky day. You better watch your mouth. Daddy don't like the word jism.
More of the Metzger clan comes tromping out of the woods, carrying a makeshift litter. Sitting aloft is the family patriarch, Bob Metzger. They set down the old man and he shoos them off with a wave of his hand. He leers at Emma from beneath his wide-brimmed hat.
All right, Emma Perkins. You wanted me. You got me.
Don't you think it's time for the kids to move out, Bob? Get their own place? Maybe in Clivesdale?
My kin stays with their daddy on our land. Land we paid for with blood.
And as long as they stay on that land, we don't have a problem in the world, Bob. But I will not.
I fucked up my ankle somehow. What happened, Eliana? How did you fuck it up? No. What? Is it because you've been walking all day? Do I need to call your boss? Do I need to tell him that you need to have a cashier job so you can sit on a stool? It just happened randomly? Oh.
Most cashier jobs, at least as far as I know, don't allow you to sit unless it's like an Aldi or something.
Or a medical emergency. Ember, I am the cashier. Well, then how about you become a manager? Do I need to talk to your manager to get them kicked out so that you can have their cushy job in the office? Or maybe they need somebody in, like, HR. You want to be HR? I can get...
Ember's gonna become a Karen just for you.
Yeah. Hell no, I don't want to be a manager. Fair. Hey, what can I say? I protect those I care about. Nearly spilling my Dr. Pepper in my lap.
By the way, you're about to learn a lot about Hatchetfield's history that I am completely willing to like explain out better once like we get through with some of the jibber jabbering that's going to be going on in the episode.
Okay. I may be able to understand. We'll just have to see. I do speak Southern. I think this guy is definitely one of those plantation owners. Especially with the level of education his kids seem to have.
Yeah.
I already had to train someone in window, and it's not my job to. By the way, that was today. Why are they Is it because you know how to do the window, or is it because the manager didn't know how to train them themselves? Because something like, even in my work, area of work, I have to sometimes like pick up some other jobs just to be able to like help out and stuff. Yes, sadly, I work window every day. Well, then maybe you were just happened to be the right person at the right time. But I'm a cashier pro. That's my Eliana, a pro as always. Yeah, but maybe if they bug you too much about training, like training multiple people, ask for a pay raise. It's like, hey, if I'm going to be training these people, why don't you pay me for it? Then we could call you the expert trainer.
Boy, creeping around, pulling this deliverance shit, it's nobody's business but mine what I do on my property.
What you done on your property is an abomination. I don't give a toot about the grass you've been growing. Hell, your great-granddaddy and I made our living running rum.
Well, they were trying them on food, and I'm not even trained on food, and it's their first day? Oh, they were training them on food. Oh. Yeah, if you're not on food, why are they having you train? That doesn't make much sense. I'm jelly? Oh, what flavor jelly are you? Are you like raspberry, grape, watermelon? I wish I was trained on food. Well, then ask them. It never hurts to learn more. Maybe if you like learn every position, then you can kick your manager out and take over. I'm kidding. Or am I? They won't because I'm autistic and slow. Oh, true. You do need to be quick on your feet if you're going to be running food. Especially with like how many orders can come in at once. But the autistic part, that shouldn't be an issue, like, at all. Don't let that hinder you. You are a strong, independent person. Don't let anybody say that you're not. I'm already struggling with window. Aww. Well, do I need to come to where you work and hold the line up for like 6 cars?
Cross the border. It's what you done with the trees. You cut down acres of them without a thought of what it might.
You can't, or we call police. Oh, dang it. I was trying to help.
Do to this town.
Whoa. You know, I'm sorry, dudes. I thought you were Republicans, but like, hell yes, mad respect. Save the trees.
When your great-granddaddy bought this land, he made a solemn vow to tend to it. Protect it. Not cut it down. For his sake, I'll give you one final warning. You clean up this shit and go back to the city where you come from, okay?
Guess I'm putting up a fence.
She turns on her heels and walks away from the Metzgers.
I'm running on energy
You are
drinks.
warned.
No!
The innocent must suffer. The guilty must be punished. You must taste blood to be a man.
No, don't. Hopefully, you, like, get some food in you, not energy
That
drinks.
The moon hangs low in the
Okay.
sky.
What?
So, I know that you were kind of busy being worried about Eliana, that you might have missed it. But those last couple of lines that Bob Metzger said were also said during during the Witch in the Web, back when Hannah was in her nightmare.
Oh, you're talking about where the innocent must, like,
Yeah,
the innocent
like,
must
the
get hurt
innocent-
and.
Yeah, the innocent must suffer, the guilty must be punished, you must taste blood to be a man. So, I'm about to go in a big ol' yap sesh.
Okay, well, before you do, what kind of addiction have you unlocked, Eliana? Okay, now you can go.
Okay, so, basically, when Hatchetfield was first founded, it was originally the home of what was called the Cult of the Starry Children, which
I
were
figured there'd be some
basically
voodoo
like
shit involved.
which were basically like a group of witches and like just magically inclined people who had special gifts given to them by birth. Later on, a group of Puritans came to the island that Hatchetfield is on and started killing all of the members of the Cult of the Starry-Eyed Children, at least any who were actively found to be using their powers.
Which is what we saw in the flashback whenever they were about to hang her in her mind.
Exactly. And these people who killed the Cult of the Starry-Eyed Children were called the Hatchet Men. And what they did was, after they would kill the people, they basically planted their bodies in what would eventually become the Witchwood. The trees of the Witchwood basically growing up from the ground wherever the bodies were laid. And this continued to be a thing for, like...
Which is why she called them tree people.
Yeah. And it happened for basically over 100 years. And until eventually there weren't enough members of the Cult of the Starry-Eyed Children left and already knowing of their powers to really be a threat. There are still some descendants of the Hatchet Men around who still try to basically keep Hatchetfield in check. The Metzgers being basically the main family the Hatchet Men come from.
Oh.
But also, obviously, as you know, some members of the Cults of the Starry-Eyed Children did survive and managed to
reproduce.
Basically managed to build themselves up in Hatchetfield and even end up having children, which is why we have stuff like Hannah having the powers she does. Yeah. And there is still some more vague parts that we don't fully know, but we know that the Cult of the Starry-Eyed Children wrote the Black Book and worshipped the Lords in Black.
Okay. Which is why that's why she was so scared of the Black Book.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that, like, if you remember Miss Holloway, she definitely has a very deep connection to the Cult of the Starry-Eyed Children and especially to the Lords in Black, but that's some stuff that has yet to be revealed quite yet, and I don't want to spoil anything for the future relating to her.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's actually really interesting to know.
Yeah.
Ooh, can't wait to see how the rest of this goes. I am running on 3 hours sleep and mostly energy drinks. I got that addiction. Get some sleep, Ellie. Please, get some sleep. You don't need to be on 3 hours. At least get 4. I got a dirty root beer. Ooh, that sounds good. I just had generic Dr. Pepper. But I also had a chicken nugget mashed potato bowl. It was so good. It had the mashed potatoes and the corn and the chicken and the cheese. It was... Tasted like a root beer float. Ooh, nice. I still need to try the root beer float thing. It's been a while. Even though I took a picture of it, was like, hey, this is how you make the drink. And I never did.
Inside the farmhouse, Ziggs holds a painting they've been working on for the past 2 weeks. An art student at Hatchetfield Community College.
Aww.
Ziggy is Emma's farmhand and graphic designer.
Ooh.
So, as we all know, the Hatchetfield Honey Festival is coming up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this episode is technically meant to take place before Honey Queen would have happened.
Oh. It's like Honey Festival, and I'm like, uh-oh, that's bad news. Bad news bears.
This entire season is entirely wrapped up in the Honey Queen Festival. We got to see what happened during the Honey Queen pageant.
Mm-hmm.
In this, it's more offhandedly mentioned at the idea of, like, they're going to be selling stuff at the Hatchetfield Honey Festival.
Mm-hmm.
And there will be more references to it throughout all of this season of Nightmare Time.
Oh, okay. Well, gonna get some sleep, okay? Good night, Eliana. You have sweet dreams, okay?
Night, Ellie.
And we are gonna learn about what happens when you cut down some evil or some trees of witches. All right, yeah, good night.
And it is the perfect place to get the word out about our fine product. But if we expect people to leave their friendly neighborhood dealers, we gotta catch their eye. So, say hello to the new official logo of Perky's Buds.
They whirl the canvas around to reveal a buxom woman, wearing a pot leaf bra, flipping a bird, and riding atop a giant flying joint.
Huh.
Uh-oh, she don't like
it. Right?
It's like a pinup.
Sex sells, Emma.
No, I don't like that. That's not our brand. Perky's Buds is about raging against the capitalist patriarchy in like a chill way, while still making tons of money. This drawing is like too favoring of the male gaze.
What are you talking about? It's my gaze, and I like tickle bitties.
You know what?
They really like Ziggy.
I mean, you can't exactly blame him.
No, I cannot blame Ziggy. Ziggy is a person with my mindset.
We all like some tickle bitties.
Yeah, we all love the tickle bitties. Granted, I wish mine were just a little bit bigger, but that's just me.
Perky shouldn't be a person. Perky should be like a dog. A good dog.
What?
Okay. Yeah, that could work. A dog. With tickle bitties.
Let's put a pin in this for now, huh? We've got more important work to do.
Emma pulls out a baggie of her signature weed.
Like testing the product. Maintain quality control.
Ah, I love this job.
A few hours later, an extremely
I'd
stoned
also love
Emma
that
lies
kind of
on the
job.
couch.
Get
She
paid to
doesn't
basically
realize
just
it,
be
but
high
she's
all
been
day.
staring in silence at Ziggy's pinup girl logo for the past 30 minutes. Suddenly, the buxom girl winks at Emma, or at least Emma thinks she does. Emma winks back.
She's stoned.
You know what? She's growing on me.
Outside, there's a rustling. Ziggy jumps.
What was that? Did you hear something or did I?
Calm down, Ziggs. You're paranoid. It's making me paranoid.
Sorry. I was just, I was thinking about those Republicans from earlier.
What? You think they're gonna come kill us?
No. I was thinking about how they're gonna cancel out my vote in the next election. Oh, but they could kill us, couldn't they? Oh, holy shit! Oh, they could kill us!
Ziggs, relax.
Emma sits up and stuffs a donut into her mouth.
Afraid of their vote getting canceled out? Not even worried about death, just the voting.
I mean, I guess.
She
Man,
decides to...
they're weird.
Oh, she had a donut.
Yeah.
Emma sits up and stuffs a donut into her mouth.
It's a chocolate-covered donut with sprinkles. Oh my god, I want donuts.
I want donuts.
Did she purposely buy donuts for this? Because that's just mean. Why aren't you sharing, Emma? Give us the donuts.
Emma, share.
She decides the time has come for her farmhand to know the truth. The whole truth.
I'm gonna tell you something, Ziggs. The secret of Perky's buds. You ever wonder why we grow such good weed? I mean, we're terrible farmers.
Oh, shit. Oh, you noticed?
It doesn't even matter. Not even a little. Back in high school, I used to grow pot in my closet. Like, I didn't even know it needed light. I forgot to water it, the dog pissed all over it. But still, that weed flourished. And I worked on pot farms all through my 20s, and I was like, why is this so hard for these guys? Growing pot's easy. And then I found out it's not. It's like really difficult. So how was I churning out that top-notch bud when I had no idea what I was doing? I'll tell you. Every plant I ever grew was potted in dirt taken from right here. Witchwood Forest.
Oh.
Magic
Soil.
dead people dirt.
Yeah.
Things grow here. They grow fast and big and different. The soil here, it's magic.
Literally.
So, if the soil's magic, and the trees are magic, do you think that's why those dudes were so mad that we chopped them all down?
Oh, they don't give a shit about trees. They're Republicans. They just want to scare us off the land so they can have all my weed for themselves.
Right.
They're not gonna do shit.
Crash! One of the farmhouse windows explodes and a brick comes hurtling into the living room. The front doors kick down and the Metzger brothers stomp in wielding torches and hammers.
Oh, great.
We warned you, Perky.
Thump! Out in the field, the Metzger brothers slam shovels into the dirt and gaze down at their handiwork. Emma and Ziggs have been almost entirely buried. Only their heads poke out of the ground, like ripe melons.
Look, guys, you're overreacting. We were right about to pack up and leave when you came barging in.
The time for talk is over.
The Metzger kids part to reveal Bob, lounging on his sedan chair, a hatchet laid across his lap.
Bob. Big Bob. Daddy. Let's cut a deal. I'll give you 20% of our annual profits. It's my final offer.
How many trees you think you cut down for this cannabis? Let me explain something to you, Emma Perkins.
Oh, is he about to reveal the information you revealed to us?
I mean, maybe.
Some folk in this town are born different. Back in the old days, they called it having a touch of the gift. But whose gift? It is unclean, vile sorcery. It is the
Yep.
sworn
A little bit of it.
hatchet men to collect these freaks and bring them here to be planted. The ritual frees them of their tainted flesh and gives them a new body of bark and leaf. Their roots and canopies make a net to catch all that bad magic, so that it may not seep into the precious skin of any more beautiful babies.
So he believes that them cutting down the trees means that more people are going to be born with the gift because the magic is no longer trapped?
Yep.
Well, that's dumb.
You cut down those trees. You open the floodgates. Now every teeny bopper in town is susceptible to this malady. You took all the power built up in that soil, and you smoked it. Shame on you. Now you will atone. You will be the first in a new crop. All right, boys. Let's clear out all this shit. We got some planting to do.
A tractor roars to life with Carl Metzger at the wheel. He plows directly into Emma's crops. The twirling blades of the front-mounted wheat cutter leave nothing but flattened, shredded pot leaves in their wake.
My weed!
Bob Metzger tosses a shovel to Lars.
Finish burying these two. Put an end to this. Perky's buds. Once and for...
Plop. A glob of white liquid falls from the sky and splats across the front of...
The birds don't like it when you mess with their weed.
Bob's shirt.
What the fuck?
He looks down at his chest, then up to a flock of birds circling overhead. Lars points to the splatter of bird crap on Bob's shirt.
I heard that's good luck, Daddy.
Shut up, you dumb bastard. You have a fixation with fecal matter, and I have had it up to here with you.
Plop, plop, plop. Suddenly, all around them, white pellets begin raining down. Bob Metzger watches as the birds are joined by another flock, flying in from the east.
Oh, no.
Another from the south. Soon, birds swarm from every direction, merging into a swirling avian maelstrom. Spit hangs from Bob's slack jaw. He can hear what must be thousands of birds screaming to each other overhead. And not just any birds. Nighthawks. The Metzgers stare up at the entire checkertail nighthawk population blanketing the sky.
The entire population? What the heck? They really don't want to lose their weed.
Look at them all.
What do they want?
I ain't never seen anything like...
Suddenly, the thousands of nighthawks dive in perfect, horrifying unison. A wave of birds crashes into Louis Metzger, each slashing with their claws, stripping his flesh away bit by bit.
Ooh.
In mere moments, Louis is nothing more than a gore-soaked skeleton, ropes of mangled skin hanging from it. Lars Metzger flees the attacking birds. He dives into a thicket of pot plants, hiding in the dirt, safe, until the enormous tractor tears through the field.
Oh, no.
Carl is dead at the wheel, torn apart by nighthawks. Lars watches the blades of the wheat cutter whirl towards him. Bob Metzger falls from his sedan chair. The flock engulfs him.
Get out of here! You goddamn birds!
Emma and Ziggs look on in horror as Bob is pecked to bloody bits.
Holy shit.
It's like that one horror movie about the birds.
Yeah. The birds. Always beware of the birds.
Amongst the chaos and the death and the thunder of wings, a shovel comes careening towards Emma and Ziggs. Whack! It knocks both of them over the head. Then, darkness.
The birds used a shovel to knock them out?
Yep.
Wow. Smart birds.
Emma's eyes flutter.
Very smart birds.
The morning sun streams in through the window.
Wait, window? Oh, they're not just stone birds. They're magic birds.
She rises from her bed, groggily.
I mean, now they certainly are.
Yeah.
God, my head.
Last night is a blur. She remembers something happened. She looks down to see she's covered in dirt. She walks into Ziggy's room and shakes them awake.
Ziggs, wake up.
Ziggs, too, is filthy from head to toe.
Huh?
What happened last night?
I don't know. I think... Wait, I'm remembering. We got high?
Right. We got high. Wasn't there also, like a fight?
I don't think so.
Yeah. There was. About the logo. I said it shouldn't be a person. It should be a nighthawk.
You said doggo.
Oh, right, a nighthawk.
Nope.
With Tiggle Bitties.
Come on.
Tickle bitties again on a nighthawk.
Emma and Ziggs head for the kitchen, but stop dead in their tracks at the foot of the stairs. Their jaws drop. The entire farmhouse is filled with checkered-tail nighthawks.
Oh.
They perch on every piece of furniture. They cover the shelves and cabinets. The floor is blanketed with them. In unison, the nighthawks turn their heads to the duo. Then one of the birds hops off the couch and waddles toward them. As it does, they hear a voice echo inside their minds.
Good morning, Perky. Ziggs, are you still as baked as we are?
I think my brain broke.
The little bird looks up at them.
There's nothing to be afraid of, Ziggy. We took care of the Metzgers. Don't you remember?
Oh, God.
Images of the previous night come flashing through Emma's head.
Are you as stoned as we are? Oh, that's funny.
It wasn't a dream.
Yeah.
You birds killed them.
We had to protect the farm. We couldn't let them destroy the weed. It's good shit, Emma. It's the best we've ever tasted. In fact, it's the weed that made this conversation possible. Consuming it raised our consciousness to new heights, you could say.
So because they ate the magic weed that grew in the magic ground from the magic people, the magic seeped into the plants, which then nourished their consciousnesses so that they could speak. So they're magic birds.
Or at least they can telepathically communicate. So yes, they are now magic birds.
So they can communicate to stoned people.
Exactly.
Awesome sauce.
We now speak mind to mind.
Oh my God, Emma. Your magic weed made the birds psychic.
Just telepathic, for the time being. If we get high enough, who knows the limits of our mental capabilities? Why, mere months ago, I was a nameless, thoughtless animal. Now, I speak for the flock. I am Ezekiel, elected leader of the Checkertail Nighthawks.
Hi, Ezekiel.
So, are you ready to get to work?
Work?
Those men were able to destroy a large swath of the harvest before we could intervene. This is unacceptable. You must plant more. And now that the Metzgers are gone, you may expand the farm into their land as well. This will please us, and so it is good. We must have more weed.
The Nighthawks began hopping up and down, chirping. More weed.
More weed. More.
Okay, we get it. You guys are jonesing. But there are, like, human laws we have to consider. That's not my property.
Human laws are irrelevant. They mean nothing to us birds. We shit on your institutions. We rage against the capitalist patriarchy.
Hell yeah.
It concerns us that you've slept until 9:30. You're losing precious daylight. Don't you think you should get to work?
Work?
Work. Work.
Yeah, well, get right on that.
Out in the field, Ziggy prunes the crops while Ezekiel and a dozen other Nighthawks look on.
I can't believe this. Growing weed for a bunch of birds. Nothing in the Craigslist ad about this.
Ziggy pockets their shears and starts back to the farmhouse.
Where do you think you're going?
To drop a deuce?
What does this mean? To drop a deuce.
To take a shit?
Ezekiel turns to one of his bird companions.
Humans puzzle me, Isaac.
So I'm just gonna go back to the house and drop that deuce.
No, this is unacceptable. The time spent walking to the house and back will be wasted. You will do as us birds do.
Ezekiel lifts his tail and drops a poop splatter without missing a beat.
Hold the bird to camera. That's probably not as funny as I'm making it out to be, but it's so funny to me right now.
It is funny, don't worry. It's just that I walked away for a moment, so I wasn't able to click the space bar to react.
It's okay.
Quickly, efficiently, then back to work.
So you want me to just shit? Right here?
Of course.
I'll hold it.
But this will cause you discomfort and slacken your pace. Unacceptable. You will shit. Right now.
What the hell is wrong with this bird?
Oh, man.
As the sun sets, an exhausted Emma and Ziggs trudge back to the farmhouse, dozens of watchful Nighthawks circling overhead.
Emma, this is bogus. They made me...
I know. Shit on the ground in front of them. From now on, we're gonna have to watch where we step.
Look, you better do something about these birds, or you're gonna lose your farmhand and your graphic designer.
I'll think of something.
When they get back to the farmhouse, they find Ezekiel sitting in a rocking chair on the front porch.
We're displeased by your progress today. You'll do better tomorrow.
He cocks his head at the two disheveled humans.
You seem fatigued.
We've been working non-stop all day. We're tired.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. We can't do anything if we're hungry. And wouldn't you know it, there's not a scrap of food in the house.
Oh, I've got some chips in my room.
We need to go into town to get something to eat, so we can work. No foodie, no worky.
This is unacceptable.
Well, it's gonna have to be acceptable.
If you leave, you will be tempted not to return. You may seek help. You may bring other humans with guns. Humans who can aim. You will never go into town again.
But
you will eat as us birds eat. We will care for you, nourish you, and you will use your opposable thumbs to grow weed. This is the contract. It is what we desire, and so it is good. Now, which of you will be fed first?
Look, a contract needs to be negotiated.
Her, Nighthawks, Emma.
Suddenly, hundreds of Nighthawks descend on Emma.
Whoa, hey, what are you doing?
The masses of birds stick their talons into her mouth, prying it open. Then, all at once, the birds began blasting Emma with projectile vomit. Within less than a second, her mouth is overflowing with a frothy soup of bugs, chipmunk bones, and worm guts. Then the horde of birds releases her and scatters into the air. Emma collapses, spitting, retching.
Very good, Emma. Now you, Ziggs.
No, dude, no, I'm not hungry.
Ziggs backs away, but the birds surround them as well. They latch onto Ziggs' body, forcing their mouth open.
No, I can't do this. You're so shitty for vegan.
The Nighthawks proceed to fill Ziggy's mouth with buckets of piping hot vomit.
Oh, no.
Ziggs falls to the ground beside Emma. Ezekiel is pleased.
Now, go to bed. Rest. Tomorrow you will work harder.
Okay.
The two rise miserably and shamble toward the farmhouse. Ezekiel stops them.
Not upstairs. The barn is acceptable for you. The house is ours now. We're going to get stoned and watch Netflix. Preferably something about birds.
That night in the barn, Emma paces frantically while Ziggs lies on a pile of hay rolling a joint.
Okay. Perky's Buds is my dream. I'm not gonna let it get hijacked by a bunch of birds. How are we gonna get rid of them?
Oh, I don't know. We could get a cat. Right? Cats chase birds?
Right? Oh, but there are thousands of these birds. We need at least, 1,000 cats. And what if the cats start eating the weed? Then the cats will get smart, and then we'll be working for a bunch of cats.
Well, then we can just get 1,000 dogs to chase off the cats. Doesn't matter if the dogs get smart because dogs are nice. And
That is
they
true.
Never do this to us.
Well, we can't get to the car, so this is all a moot point. What else could scare off birds?
Scarecrow?
Scare birds. Scarecrow. Scarecrow.
No, but these aren't crows, Emma. They're nighthawks.
Doesn't matter. They're dumb birds. This is gonna work.
Not anymore.
We just need to distract them long enough to reach the car. Then we can go get all those cats.
Right. You know what? We should just get the dogs too while we're out.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, gotta combo it up, right?
Riding in the car with all those dogs. This is gonna be so fucking fun.
Let's make this Scarecrow. Give me your clothes.
Emma grabs Ziggy's shirt and tries to pull it over their head.
No. This is my Grateful Dead tee, Emma. It's my fave.
So what? We need it for the Scarecrow. Oh, here.
She picks up a burlap sack and tosses it to Ziggs.
You're the artist. Draw a face on that bag.
An hour later, Emma stands in her long johns, looking at a scarecrow she's constructed by stuffing their clothes with straw.
Okay. This is okay. I'd be scared of this guy.
She looks to see how the face is coming along. Ziggs sits, taking a hit from their joint and putting the finishing touches on a pleasant, completely non-threatening face.
Ziggy! What the hell? Why does he look so friendly? Don't make him scary! Give him angry eyes and sharp teeth!
Emma, this whole plan hinges on those birds believing this is a real guy. Nobody is gonna believe this dude in a Grateful Dead tee is walking around looking all hateful and shit. Oh, he's a deadhead, bro. He's gotta be cool as hell and chill as fuck.
Fine. Just hurry.
Later, with the finished scarecrow in hand, Ziggs and Emma peek out the barn door.
Alright. Coast is clear. Come on, let's plant him.
The two run out and stake the scarecrow in front of the farmhouse. Inside, the Nighthawks are stoned and distracted, gathered around the TV. They're watching...
Well, if they're stoned and distracted, wouldn't it be, fine to just get to the car? It's not like the birds could stop them anyway.
I know, it's very stupid, but it's also just meant
They're
to be
probably,
funny.
they're stoned as well, so it don't matter.
It's like, everyone in this story is stoned.
Exactly. I mean, you have to be if you're going to watch Planet Earth.
Yeah.
Planet Earth. On screen, a bird of paradise hops and bobs, performing a mating dance. Ezekiel is scandalized.
Oh. Well, this is just porn now.
The next morning, the entire flock is gathered around a mysterious stranger who appeared sometime during the night. He stands motionless in front of the house. He wears a Grateful Dead tee and a pair of women's pants. A pleasant expression is painted on his face.
Who is he? Where did he come from?
I don't know. I cannot hear his thoughts. His mind is so vacant.
I'm frightened, Ezekiel. Perhaps we should leave.
And let this man smoke our weed? Isaac, never speak to me again.
Oh.
I shall handle this.
Ezekiel hops toward the intruder.
You there! Stranger! From where do you fare?
No response.
You will answer me, human, or the consequences will be most severe.
Again, the figure remains silent. The other Nighthawks begin chattering amongst themselves. The stranger says nothing.
He defies Ezekiel. Perhaps Ezekiel is weak. Perhaps we could all defy him.
Ezekiel flaps his wings at them, angrily.
I can hear your thoughts! Silence! Silence!
Emma and Ziggs peek out of the barn. Their scarecrow is working like a charm.
Okay, they're distracted. Let's go, go, go!
They make a break for Emma's car. Meanwhile, Ezekiel's patience with the scarecrow has worn thin.
All right. I gave you fair warning. Nighthawks, attack.
The birds do not take wing, however.
Oh?
They remain perched, apprehensive. Ezekiel glares at them.
Well?
The flock stares back, unmoving.
Cowards!
One Nighthawk leans to his fellows.
Would Ezekiel send us to do what he dares not? I wonder if he truly speaks for this flock.
Sensing that he could have a full-blown mutiny on his talons, Ezekiel calls out,
Fine! I'll do it myself then. I shall peck this man to death with my own beak.
Alone, the Nighthawk boldly waddles toward the stranger. Then a breeze blows by, causing the scarecrow to tilt to one side. The sudden movement causes the little bird's courage to falter, and he flutters into the air, cooing. In the distance, the engine of the human automobile revs. Emma's car. Ezekiel senses foul trickery, turns to the scarecrow and pecks it, pulling out a beakful of
straw. We've been deceived, Nighthawks. After them. Don't let the thumbs escape.
Emma's car zooms down a gravel path, heading for the farm's front gate.
We did it! Those stupid birds.
What's the chance that the high schoolers are back?
Oh, who knows?
Well, you do. You've seen this.
Well, yeah.
But the moment of triumph dies when Ziggy looks in the rearview mirror.
Emma?
At first, it's nothing but a scatter of birds in the distance. Then, the horde swells, until the entire sky is blacked out by Nighthawks.
Emma!
Emma glances over her shoulder.
Oh, shit.
She watches the feathered wave of death rush toward them.
Oh, shit!
Slam! 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 The Nighthawks swarm the car, hurling themselves into it. Emma can't see a thing. The windshield is obscured by flapping, clawing birds. The glass on the windows begins to crack. Then, crack! Emma's car plows into a tree. The force of the impact shatters the windows, and the Nighthawks come flooding in. Emma throws open her door and dives out, but Ziggy is engulfed by the birds.
No, Ziggy!
Ziggs is swallowed by a sea of feathers. Emma yells into the mass helplessly.
I'll come back for you!
Then she turns and runs. She weaves through trees, hopping down branches, until she finally reaches the main road.
Help! Help! Somebody! Anybody!
She looks around, desperately for a passing car, a jogger, anyone who could help. The street is empty. Emma collapses, defeated. Then she hears a faint singing getting closer.
La 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 la.
Grace Chastity crests the hill on her pink bicycle. Emma runs to her and grabs hold of the handle.
I was right.
Grace, quick, give me your bike.
No way! I'm headed to a babysitting appointment, and there's one thing you better hurry up and know about Grace Chastity. I'm always on time.
No, you gotta help me. It's the Nighthawks. They hate my weed. They're smart now, Grace, and they're trying to kill me. But I wanna live. I wanna live.
Grace looks at this 30-something-year-old woman standing there pathetically in her underwear. Her hair's a mess, her eyes are wild, and she's sporting a particularly skunky smell.
You stink, Emma Perkins. Like reefer. I can't help you until you help yourself.
Hey, look at that. It's the entire southern... I can't say any more than that.
Yeah.
Please, Grace.
She pulls her bike away from Emma.
You made this bed, Emma, and now you shall reap what you sow.
Literally.
Everybody hates Grace.
Grace continues on her way, and Emma watches her last hope disappear over the hill.
No. Please, no.
Then a cyclone of birds thunders from the trees. The swarm descends. Emma throws up her hands, screaming until one of the stray nighthawks slams into the back of her head. She falls to the ground, unconscious. Sometime later, Emma comes to back in the barn. It's filled with legions of birds glaring down. The flock parts, and Ezekiel waddles forward.
You must think you're very clever, don't you, Emma? We had a contract, and you repaid us with deceit and treachery. Well, we shan't make that mistake again.
Here, I'll talk, Ezekiel. What are you gonna do? Kill me? I've got the thumbs. You need me.
Humans. Your arrogance knows no bounds. It is true. Your thumbs and bodies are tools, much needed tools. Like a tractor.
No, they're not.
They might be.
But tell me, Emma, does a tractor need a mind?
What?
Unfortunately for you, our powers have grown. Let us show you.
The barn door creaks open, and someone lurches in. It's Ziggs, but any semblance of conscious thought has left their eyes. They stumble forward awkwardly,
No, Ziggs.
as if each of their limbs is being puppeteered by a separate will.
Ziggs? Ziggy? What did you do to them? You animals!
If
they
we
are
lose
birds.
Focus, we can not only speak into your minds, we can control them. We can drive you, like the farm equipment you are.
Ziggs trudges closer. Emma backs away.
Basic motor functions. That's all you need. Your memories, personalities. These are faulty parts. Perhaps they can be removed entirely. You shall be the test subject, Emma, and I shall be the surgeon. With mine own beak and talon, I shall peck away your unnecessary brain matter, and I'll shit it out in little white globs all over your precious farm. Then I'll do the same to all of Hatchetfield, and there will be weed as far as the eye can see. You should be happy. Perky's Buds is going to be a great success. Ziggy, restrain Emma.
Ziggs shambles forward, extending their arms. Emma whirls around. She's surrounded by birds. There's no escape. She pleads.
Ziggs, I know you're in there. You gotta fight. Push those birds out of your mind.
Thunk! Ziggy punches Emma right in the nose.
All right? That's your one free shot, dude. Break their control, or you can look for another job.
Oh.
Ziggy lands another punch.
Okay. Now I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
Emma charges at Ziggs, who dodges clumsily. Ziggy is being haphazardly controlled by a bunch of birds, but still, they're slightly more coordinated than Emma. Soon, Ziggs gets the upper hand.
I have a feeling like that doesn't take much.
They round on Emma, fling themselves forward, and trap old Perky in a tight headlock. As Ziggs squeezes, Emma chokes, gasping for air. Desperately, she reaches around to Ziggy's backside, her hands searching for something. The one thing she knows Ziggy is never without, and there it is. Tucked away in the lining of their long johns, Emma pulls it out and flicks it open. Ziggy's lighter.
Time to blaze, you fucking birds!
She tosses the lighter into a huge mound of dry hay. It bursts into flame. Panicked, the Nighthawks take wing, flapping wildly, but they only succeed in fanning the flames. The fire spreads. Within moments, the barn is a smoky, smoldering hell. With the birds preoccupied, their hold on Ziggy's mind dissipates.
Huh?
Thud. Emma punches Ziggy, unaware the fight's over.
Oh my god, ow!
Ziggs? Is that you?
Yeah, it's me, you sucker punching dickhead. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Come on.
She grabs Ziggy's arm and they race for the door.
After them!
As Emma flees the crumbling barn, she grabs a plank of burning wood. She runs into the field, into her beloved plants, knowing what must be done.
Goodbye, buddies. I won't let them have you.
Emma touches her makeshift torch to a pot plant, setting it alight. She runs through the field, spreading the flames to the rest of the harvest.
No!
Enraged, the Nighthawks give chase. They swoop towards Emma with single-minded determination to tear.
But wouldn't the flames itself produce the smoke that needs to get them stoned?
Well...
Oh, it's actually gonna do it. Okay.
Apart. Then, that murderous rage begins to fade. The flock is starting to feel a lot more chill. What they don't realize is that while they've been chasing Emma, they were breathing in lungfuls of smoke from the burning magic weed. The birds are stoned to the bone.
Oh, that's some good shit.
With fire all around, and aimless Nighthawks whizzing past, Emma and Ziggs run for cover in the farmhouse. Ezekiel screams, struggling to regain control of the flock.
Isaac, what are you doing? They're heading for the farmhouse. Give chase!
Fuck that. I'm chasing the dragon, bro.
Isaac cozies into a mound of dirt.
Damn you, Isaac.
Anger stews in Ezekiel's heart. A rush of fury floods his psychic mind. Then, whoosh, a flaming pitchfork flies from the burning barn and impales Isaac,
Wait, what?
pinning him to the ground. Shunk! Ezekiel's eyes widen as he realizes he made the pitchfork move. Power courses through his tiny body. He raises his wings.
Yes. Yes. I am ascending.
In the farmhouse, Emma and Ziggs rush to the cabinet where they keep their firearms. Maybe they can shoot their way out of here.
Really?
They pull open the cupboard, but it's empty.
Guns. Guns. Where are the guns?
Oh, Emma.
They turn to find Ezekiel flapping in the corner. Around him, floating in the air, is their entire arsenal of weapons.
It's human season.
Ezekiel flexes his telekinetic power, and the guns fire. Bang, bang, bang! Emma and Ziggs dive into the kitchen as bullets riddle the hallway.
Shit! What are we gonna do?
Emma spots something in the living room.
I've got a plan.
Ezekiel flutters down the hall, hunting his prey.
Emma, you can't escape me. Don't even try. Don't you see I've become the most powerful being on Earth? A bird!
guard, surrounded by a flock of floating guns.
Ezekiel reaches out with his mind, feels for Emma. There, the living room. He whips around.
Wait, where the painting's at?
The shape of a woman. Bang, bang, bang! He unloads. The figure's torn to pieces by a spray of ammo. She falls back. Ezekiel flaps over to find a painting.
Hey, look at that!
Of a well-endowed woman riding a flying joint. From behind him, Emma appears, brandishing a shovel.
Surprise, bird brain!
Whack! Emma swings, hits Ezekiel, and the bird goes flying. Smash! He crashes through the window and into the wood chipper.
Oh!
Ziggs has waiting just outside. The Nighthawk goes through the grinder and shoots out the other side a small tuft of feathers and blood. Emma looks down at the buxom woman in Ziggy's logo.
I knew I liked her.
Boom! Outside, the flames have spread to the tractor's gas tank. It explodes. Ziggy flees the falling debris. They run back inside.
Emma, the fire. It's out of control. I don't think we're getting out of this one, Perky.
Emma looks out at her burning farm. The inferno rages. No way they'd even make it to the tree line.
Guess there's only one thing to do.
From under her bed, Emma retrieves a metal lockbox. She and Ziggs ascend to the roof. They gaze out at the carnage below. A sea of flames. The Nighthawks are so exquisitely stoned, they don't even realize that they too are burning. Emma opens the box. Inside is the fattest blunt she ever rolled.
I was saving it for a special occasion. Guess this'll have to do. Let's go down in a blaze of glory.
If the birds eating the weed gave them like super intelligence and like psychic capabilities, how come it didn't do anything for Emma and Ziggs?
I think it might just be a case of since the birds are much smaller, it took a lot less weed to do anything.
Oh, okay.
She passes the joint to Ziggs.
It's been an honor.
Ziggy takes a nice, big hit.
Alright, that's enough. Don't bogart that shit.
They pass it back. Emma takes it and proudly recites what she swore in high school would be her final words.
Fuck the patriarchy.
Fuck it.
Then, sirens in the distance. Emma and Ziggs spot flashing lights approaching.
Oh, cool, police and firemen! Hey, help us! Help us! Help us!
Hey, they did it! They survived!
As firefighters put out the last of the flames, Emma and Ziggs stand safely on the ground next to a police officer.
We got a call from one Grace Chastity. Told us to send every available unit. Said there was a woman, high on drugs, about to do something drastic.
Well, we're glad you're here.
Are you? The officer holds up one of the crispy, dead birds.
Uh-oh.
Checkertail nighthawks are an endangered species. Killing one is a federal offense. And you've burned them, impaled them, threw them in your wood chipper? You're both under arrest.
Well, at least they're
The police
alive.
slap cuffs on Emma and Ziggs.
Yeah.
I hate this job.
When the hatchet's in your back and
Whoa, what?
the week has got you feeling down.
What the hell?
When the racket's on attack and the coffee's got you jacked and wound.
Just up the county road, there's a farm the townies know that'll hook you up with all the perks you can think of. Just smoke a fatty bowl of Perky's Buds. Just roll the fatty of Perky's Buds.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
wanna down to Santa Fe.
But you won't find the finest herb in Mandalay.
Roll a spliff, splat, jack if you wanna mess around.
If you're looking to find the finest cushion,
Hatchettown, come down to Perky's, get that green.
I don't think I'm ever going to be able to post this on YouTube, am I?
Yes, you need a bud, the herbs are biz. Just bring a light for all the hits. The Hitchens hash just can't be missed. Roll it, pack it, light it up. Smoke it, pass it, feel the buzz.
What happens when you get scared half to death twice?
You can think of just smoke a fatty bowl of Perky's, but just roll a fatty of Perky's. You still need a doctor's note if you want them drugs.
Because it was released before it became fully legal.
Yeah.
Okay, but before we get into the next part,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go and grab myself something to drink real quick.
Okay.
I will be right back.
Do you want me to wait for you, or?
You can wait for me if you want. You can also not wait for me if you want. Just,
Okay,
wanted to make sure you knew.
Yeah,
that I was about to go
I'll
get
skip ahead until we get to the point where it's about to start, and then I'll wait for you there.
some- Okay.
Yeah. As we are going into episode 2, part 2, Abstinence Camp. This is where the religious trauma comes in, so everybody watch out if you're scared of that or don't want to watch it. So, here we go. Up until the lightning strikes, and then we'll wait for science to come back. Like that. Alright, so now is your chance to get some water, get some snackies, use the restroom, whatever you needs to do. This is your chance now. But how is everybody feeling? Everybody still good? Everybody still doing goods? Just a little bit. But yeah, how is everybody doing today? I hope y'all are having a good time, getting into those stretches, having a good weekend. Which I do have something, like I had an idea of what we could do after this, but with how much time has already gone by just for the first hour, not sure if we'll have time to be able to do it. Which is fine, I'll just save it for another time. Because while Science isn't here, I downloaded the demo of Tomodachi Life. So yeah, if we ever have a free time, we could play the demo. It'd be cool, right? It'd be cool, guys. But yeah, don't let Sides know it, because then they might try to buy the game for me. Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Are you ready?
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh.
He's got you running for your life. He's got you hiding out of sight. He's got you sweating through the night. He's not quite human, that's for sure. He is a walking night terror. he'll run you down now at the scene of the crime now. And his blade is sharp as a saber tiger's bite. And if you think you
How do they know how sharp a saber-toothed tiger's bite is?
It's like hyperbole or something.
Yeah, good point.
stand your ground, you better think twice.
Whoa, he's got the size that humble.
Hey, new person!
The hands that rumble. He's got the steps
What?
that crumble ground. Oh, the sound. He's got the time for trouble. He's got the mind of a psycho. He's bound to stab you in the back. Oh, he's the X-Men. Oh my God, he's the X-Men.
Is he gonna be axing a lot of questions? Eh? Eh? Thank you for the pity laugh.
He's got you sinking before you swim. He's got you doubting your every whim. He's got you thinking about your next of kin. He's been surviving the dark. He is arriving, ready or not.
Really, Sides? Really? Why? Why?
Because it's silly.
Oh, he's having fun now. And his blade was made with hate and solid steel. And you may have brought a gun, but it's Hatchetfield. He's got the size that humbles. He's got the hands that rumble. He's what the doctors call insane. On a plane. He's got his mind on the liver. You know what he won't deliver. He's not your daddy's lumberjack. Oh, he's the X-Men. Oh my God.
These woods belong to him, and we're all at his peril. If you see him, then you cross the line. Get lost inside those demon eyes. No good is left in him. Not a god, but a devil. Evil with a damn design. Watching nerds run for their lives.
Why nerds? Why specifically nerds? Why they gotta be hating on the nerds?
Because of the fact that most of the people he kills are from a nerdy church abstinent summer camp.
Oh, yeah, okay, good point.
He's got the size that humbles. He's got the hands that rumble. He's got the steps that crumble ground. Oh, the sound. He's got the time for trouble. He's got the mind of a psycho. He's bound to stab you in the back. Oh, he's the X-Men. Oh my God, he's the
Oh no, they died! The singers died!
After a night of beer pong and Jaeger bombs, Stephanie Lauder pukes into the toilet of a restroom at Hatchetfield High. She knew she'd pay for drinking so much on an empty stomach, but it was the last party of the school year. As the hangover thumps in her head, fellow student Grace Chastity peeks up from the next stall over.
Oh no.
Steph, are you alright?
Beat it, Chastity.
You got a tummy ache? Was it the meatloaf? I ate the meatloaf.
Relax. I didn't eat anything. That's the problem. I'm just a little sick this morning.
Sick? Morning? Sickness?
No.
Heck. No heckin' way, Steph. Are you pregnant?
Yeah, Grace. I'm pregnant.
The sarcasm lost on her.
Yeah.
Grace marches from the restroom. Weeks later, a stretched Cadillac Fleetwood thunders down a dirt road. In the back seat, Steph tries to explain.
How many times do I have to tell you, Dad? I'm not pregnant.
Across from her sits Solomon Lauder, the mayor of Hatchetfield.
So what? You think you're getting out of this on that little technicality?
This isn't fair!
Stephanie, I'd like to have an intelligent conversation with you if you don't mind. In other words, shut up.
Oh, damn.
You know what's happening this fall.
Re-election?
The
Yep.
election. You know how many questions I've already had to field about you and your nocturnal activities?
So send me away. Get me out of your hair until November.
Oh, no. Your absence won't quash the rumors. It'll only feed them. I won't allow this town's imagination to wander. They're going to know exactly where you are, what you're doing, and more importantly, what you're not doing.
Seriously? You're really making me do this? Abstinence camp?
In the heart of Witchwood Forest, at the edge of a crystal-clear lake, the abstinence camp is brimming with chaste teens. Two campers, Mary and Noah, reunite after a school year apart.
Noah!
Mary! You pumped for the cross hike?
Will the meek inherit the earth?
Matthew Bye-bye!
Oh, this brings back so many memories.
Oh boy.
It's fine, it's fine. Nothing traumatizing. But I know these kind of people.
Yeah.
Steph watches them jump up and down.
Kill me now.
A baby blue Studebaker zooms down the dirt road toward the camp. Ted Spankowski sits in the driver's seat with the top down, his hair...
Ted?
Well, if you remember, I said before that Ted has a brother.
Mm-hmm.
And that brother just happens to be high school age.
Huge hand-carved welcome sign.
Camp, I don't want to bang. There's a blast from the past. But we all gotta do our time, and your time has come, little bro.
In the passenger seat is Ted's teenage brother, Peter Spankowski. He pushes up his glasses, lamenting. Oh, man. I'm gonna miss the Honey Festival.
Oh,
hey, Honey Festival reference again.
don't worry about it, Pete. There'll be plenty of honeys for you to gawk at right here. All those repressed church girls in their little hiking shorts. Camp. Well, if that don't get you hard, nothing will.
Yeah, but this is abstinence camp.
I know. It's torture. Those sick bastards. Ugh, I'd take the rack or the gallows any day over another no-nut summer.
So there's, like, no pulling off? Like, none?
None.
How do they even enforce that?
Oh, they got ways. Scare tactics. Make you paranoid. You'll be laying in your bunk at night, jumping at the shadows. Years later, you wake up screaming, swearing you can hear his footsteps out there. His axe dragging behind him. Oh, God. The axe. In fact,
the Studebaker screeches to a stop.
I'm not getting any closer. Get the hell out of my car. You're walking the rest of the way, Dorcas.
Oh, man. Pete grabs his knapsack and climbs out. Ted takes off like a bat out of hell.
That sounds like Ted.
From camp I don't want to bang. And the thing that dwells there. Pete coughs, Fanning away the dust and exhaust fumes, he looks down the road toward the bunks. Well, come on, feet. He starts for the camp. In the woods, hidden amongst the trees, a figure watches with cold, glassy eyes.
Looks like just one. I don't see the other eye.
In the mess hall, campers file through the registration line. Steph stands in front of a counselor who points to her cell phone and shakes a plastic container.
All right, toss it in the bin.
Are you crazy? What if there's an emergency?
Rules are rules. The only screen here is sunscreen.
Steph rolls her eyes and drops her phone into the container. The counselor passes it off to be locked away for the rest of the summer. Then they motion to a table full of pink.
Yeah, I remember that. We weren't allowed to have our cell phones at church camp.
Yeah.
Pink and blue t-shirts.
Wait, you had cell phones when you went to church camp?
How old do you think I am?
Old enough that, like, you wouldn't have, like, cell phones. Maybe, like, a flip phone or, like, a BlackBerry.
A flip phone is a cell phone!
In my brain, cell phones, like, you have flip phones and, like, those kind of, or, like, just regular phones. But in my brain, cell phones are more like the more modern day phones.
You do realize that the flip phone isn't even the first phone that's the cell phone?
I know.
Oh.
But I feel like most of the reason I think like that is because the first phone I got was a flip phone, and basically all of my peers made fun of me for having a flip phone instead of a regular, or at least what they would call a regular cell phone.
Well, I'm sorry that not all of us were able to have a smartphone as their first phone.
I literally just said my
I know,
first phone was a flip phone.
I know, but my first phone didn't even flip.
Really?
Yeah, it was literally like, it was like a smartphone for dummies. Like, it had like one little game on the front and you had the numbers on the top and that was it. Like, you couldn't even close it. You just had to push a power button. Granted, that was just like a phone that like was for emergency stuff anyway. Then whenever I got like older and like was going on band trips and stuff like that, I did get a phone and it was a flip phone. So I did, like, first official was a flip phone. I didn't get a smartphone until college.
Yeah, it's like in my brain, like that was what was confusing about me, because in my brain, when I think of cell phone, what I'm really thinking of is smartphone. And that's my own dumbness.
No, it's okay. It's you babies.
Hey, I'm not a baby. I'm 19.
Exactly. You're a baby.
Ree.
Well, let me think. I am going to be 35 in 5 months. Less, actually. Like, closer to 4 at this point. And if you're 19 now, I'll be 35. That'd be 25. You were born the year I got my first cell phone.
That's kind of funny.
How is that funny?
I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of funny in my brain, just the idea that I'm as old as someone's first phone. Like, first smartphone.
It wasn't a smartphone.
Oh?
There weren't smartphones around at that time.
Really? I thought there were smartphones in 2007.
Let me Google it. Oh, that's the wrong button. First smartphone. Okay, that doesn't count. That's IBM stuff don't count. Where's the like first legit smartphone? Yeah, first real smartphone. Nope, that don't count. That's it. But no Wi-Fi. No.
How about you do like first iPhone, since that's
Oh wait,
probably
here it
what
is.
most people think of.
Yeah, the first iPhone was in 2007. But
Well, see, that means I'm as old as the iPhone.
but the iPhones were still like new. My first cell phone looked more along the line of this one here from 2002.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see if I can go away. Yeah,
I wonder
like
where
see,
my
yeah,
old
this Razor was one of my like dad got whenever he upgraded. This was his second cell phone, not even the first.
I mean, hey, at least you didn't have one of those freaking brick phones.
Very true. We did not have a
like
brick.
1973.
We did not have the car phones. We did not have those. We had legit cell phones.
Yeah.
But yeah, you think I had an iPhone as my first phone? Hell no. I was an Android.
Well, that's your first smartphone.
No, I actually have not had an iPhone. All of mine have been Android.
Yeah. Neither have I. All
Specifically
of my phones
Samsung.
have also been like Androids.
Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, what you're thinking of, like, your first phone, the iPhone didn't come out until 2007.
Like, I want to see if maybe we could just, like, look up a photo of, like, a bunch of flip phones to see if I can see which kind of flip phone I used to have.
That would be a lot of flipping. There's been a lot of phones. But I remember everyone being so excited because their flip phone had Snake on it.
Well, I mean, like, if you look up specifically flip phones, I'm sure we'd be able to find it pretty fast.
Alright, first flip phone. Or maybe just flip phone.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're all taking a break from the tech.
I think that the, like, first image that you see,
this one here?
that one right there, yeah. I think, no, that's not the right one, but it's very close. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one like I had.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was my first ever phone.
Yeah, that looks very similar to the flip phones that were around whenever I was first growing up. I remember when I went from like the flip phone to the slide up phone. I thought that was so cool.
Yeah. I remember, like, I have like vague memories of when my grandma used to have one of those phones where you could like have the keyboard that like pushed out on the side.
You mean this one right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was actually my second phone. This is when I like... No, third phone. This is the third phone because I went from a flip phone to this and I thought I was so cool. And then after this, I went to a like touch screen smartphone.
Yeah.
Which I find it funny that more like these are like slowly making a comeback, even if it is in the iPhone style.
Yeah.
Because I've seen a lot of people who have these like half phones, or like the ones that can fold in half.
Yeah. Which, like, honestly, I don't really understand the appeal of like these new flip iPhones.
It's for the compactness.
I mean, I guess, but it's like, if you really want to have, like, a flip phone experience, just get a regular flip phone and then have, like, a tablet or something that you use when you want to, like, watch things on YouTube or whatever.
Yeah, fair.
I remember when I was a kid, I actually did have, well, I had my flip phone, I had a tablet, and I would record songs that I was playing on my tablet onto my flip phone, so that way I could listen to the recordings while I waited for the school bus.
Ah, you're a tablet kid.
Not really. I didn't get my first tablet till I was like 10.
That's still a kid.
Yeah, but like most like current day tablet kids get their first tablet when they're like 5.
Yeah, it's like, hey, stop talking, stop bugging me. Here, have a tablet. Yeah, true.
Yeah. I got to experience life before I had a screen shoved in my face.
I did too. It was called Our Parents Were Tired of Hearing Us Talk, so they told us to go outside.
Exactly. You just go outside and you play in the mud for a bit. Maybe play with the neighborhood kids if you had any friends.
You're funny, friends.
Anyways.
Yeah, anyway, back to Nightmare Time when we're talking about church camp.
Asking Steph.
What size do you wear?
Small.
The counselor hands Steph a pink tee.
Can I get a blue one?
Funny.
At a nearby check-in desk, another counselor is digging through Pete's bag.
Well, well. Looks like we have a few more vices to rid ourselves of. Don't we, Mr. Spankovsky?
The counselor removes a Ziploc full of chocolates. I need those. My blood sugar is very low.
Trash rot your teeth and your soul. Have some of nature's.
He tosses Pete a box of raisins and ushers him along. Pete walks off, shaking his head. Fucking raisins.
Yeah, I hate this camp.
Later,
yeah, at least the church camps I went to never were this bad.
She'll be forced to wear all summer.
Yeah.
She reads the phrase printed on the front.
Virginity rocks.
You could say that again.
Oh, no.
From behind her, Steph hears a familiar voice. It sends a shudder down her spine.
Oh, God. Please, no.
Steph, you're here! Oh.
Grace Chastity runs up and throws her arms around Steph. She squeezes with all her might. A nearby counselor points to the hugging girls and yells.
Hey, that's long enough.
Grace lets go, smiling at him.
It's okay. We're just friends.
Keep it that way.
He walks off, and Grace turns back to Steph.
I'm so glad you're getting help. I was really worried about you after that day in the restroom. You know, when you thought you were pregnant. I figured you might be too scared to reach out to others, so I did it for you. I told everyone. The principal, the football team, all your friends. We care about you, Steph. We want to help you make better choices.
You started the rumors. I have you to thank for all of this.
Punch her, please.
As the amphitheater stage lights up, a voice crackles over the loudspeaker.
I hate Grace.
Yeah, I can see how she's the most hated person.
I don't want a bang welcome to your camp directors and youth ministers, Jerry and Jerry!
Music thumps. A pair of cheery tryhards, one in blue and one in pink, begin to sing.
Oh
The day
no.
that Sally met her boy, she told everyone, neither played shy or even coy. And they told everyone they sat on the beach, they met real cute. Sally removed her sequin dress from on top of her suit. The boy leaned in, but Sally crooned, leave room, virginity rocks, just tuck it away, never touch.
It's a really dumb song, but it kind of gets stuck in your head, and it's kind of a vibe.
I worry for you, Sides. I worry for you.
Listen, it's kind of a vibe. It's not my favorite song or anything, and I don't actively listen to it, but it's kind of a vibe.
Aha. I mean, the fact that Paul's running like that is just hilarious in and of itself.
Yeah. And also, why Paul's caked up on a Thursday afternoon, hella ass.
They told everyone, you wanna date me, there's a catch. And only one, keep your hands above the waist. And if you're so lucky, you might just get to first base. Many have died along the way. They say, virginity rocks, just suck it away.
Are they dating, married? Like the actors?
No.
Oh, they just happen to live near each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, the actress who is playing Girl Jerry, she's actually married to the guy who played Duke in The Witch in the Web.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You might feel that urge inside you to sexually procreate, but let the spirit inside convince you it's best to lay in wait. You're gonna be a daddy or mom if you mate. Virginity rocks. Feel that urge inside you. You're cool enough to handle it. No accident or abstinence. You just let the big
They ripped the shirt to reveal the same shirt underneath.
Yes.
Okay.
The song ends. The campers cheer. Steph's flesh crawls.
I'm with you there, Steph. I'm with you there.
Amen, everybody. A to the men.
And women!
That's right. We're a progressive ministry. We believe both boys and girls can and should have the power to just say no. I'm Jerry with a double R-Y, and this is Jerry with a single R-I. And don't worry if that's too complicated for you. You can just call me Boy Jerry.
And I'm Girl Jerry!
And we're here to
Why not just Jerry?
Because, like they just said, it might confuse people which Jerry you're trying to talk about.
Jerry with a Y, Jerry with a... Well, I guess it is shorter. Yeah, good point.
I'm Terry with a Y, and I'm Terry with an I. I'm a dance major.
And I'm not. Oh, that was awesome. The moment you started, like, I'm Terry with a Y, I knew exactly what you were referring to.
and prayer.
Cause who needs sex to have fun?
Not me. We're both voluntarily celibate.
Woo woo!
I'll take canoes over condoms any day. In fact, we have some counselors coming through the aisle with pamphlets about the dangers of contraception. I think it's important that everyone give those a read.
Seriously, guys, this information could save your life.
You said it, Girl Jerry. All right, boys to the blue cabins with me.
And I'll show the girls to the pink buns.
Did they think about this? Like, this is one thing I never understood about church camps. Like, yeah, they want to keep the boys separate from the girls. But what if that's what the boys and the girls want you to do?
Exactly.
I mean, I know plenty of people who I went to church camp with who, once they got out of the church, came out gay.
Yeah.
And lesbian. And, like, all of the in-betweens.
Honestly, I'm kind of glad that I never really went to church camp. And honestly, like, once I was old enough to really have a choice and like be able to say no to it, my family never really forced me to go to church on Sundays. And I only really decided to continue going until I was too old to be in like Sunday school anymore, you know, where all the
Mm-hmm.
fun stuff happens.
Yeah, I was so indoctrinated into it that I thought I was making a choice, but no, it was just my parents making me.
Yeah, my parents only wanted me to go into church so that way I could learn like some basics about like try to be a good person, try to treat others the way you want to be treated. But they never like forced me to continue going to church once I started being old enough to be like, yeah, no, I don't want to go.
Yeah, the entire time I lived at home, I was going to church whether I liked it or not. I didn't have a choice.
I will say if I ever like went over to my cousins to visit or like have a sleepover, I had to like dress up and I had to go to Catholic church and I was bored out of my mind.
I've never been to a Catholic's Sunday service.
Yeah, it is so boring. Like I grew up in a Baptist church,
Same.
and so I grew up with like all the fun songs and all the like super cool stuff.
The songs
that
do bop,
people
don't they?
talk about with certain like areas of the church. But whenever I had to go over to my cousins, since my cousins lived with my grandma on my dad's side, they had to go to a Catholic church and a Catholic school.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny because basically all three of my cousins who lived at that house all either came out as like trans or they just like never really became super interested in the church.
Yeah, I actually read a report somewhere where it says that's what happens with religion. Like that's standardized, modernized, like how with Christianity and stuff. That like things happen in waves. Like you've got those who like go to church, very devout, like 100% all the time. Then their kids, after being in it so long without making a choice of their own, when they finally get a chance, they like they start skipping out, don't really go off that often. Then their kids not being forced into it, just like completely not go. And then the generation after that, like the kids will like their kids will like go back to church, and it's like a whole cycle kind of deal.
Yeah.
But that's just like through trends and stuff. I don't know if it's like true for everybody.
I will also say that I think that even my grandma, who like would take me to church on Sundays, doesn't even really go to the church we used to go to anymore because they did like a bunch of renovations and kept on like modernizing it, like adding TV screens and all that kind of stuff. And so I feel like Nana I call my grandma Nana.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like she distanced herself from that church mostly because in her mind she doesn't need a bunch of like fancy tech to worship God.
Yeah, that's fair. There's a lot of people in the older generation who are like, we don't need all this technology to worship and stuff. I'm like, yeah, but sometimes there's like, if you want to be inclusive, you kind of have to like do that stuff because some people are hard of hearing, so they like look at the monitors to see like because at least the churches that I used to go to, they projected the verses up on the wall so that everybody could read along while the pastor was going over it. So like if you're like hearing impaired, you can still follow along.
Yeah, my church that I went to also did the same thing. Plus, they would also like put the lyrics to any like songs they were singing up as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because not everybody knows the words, so it helps everybody be able to sing along.
Yeah. I will say something kind of selfish about me back when I was going to that church is that every now and again they would have this thing where like, you know, people could get like free baked goods like those prepackaged baked goods like you would get at a store.
Yeah.
And I would just take as many of those as I possibly could because I just thought I was like a huge fan of I still am a huge fan of those pastries. But as I got older and stopped going to church, I then realized, oh wait, those were probably for people who were like financially struggling, and I, in my just regular middle class family life, was just like, ooh, banana bread, yoink.
Well, it's not like they said you couldn't take it.
Right?
Alright, anyway, let us continue on with Boy Jerry and Girl Jerry.
Yeah.
The next morning, a bugle blasts the wake-up call. Grace happily hops from
Oh,
bed.
I'm so glad we didn't have
dressed,
to worry about
raring
that.
to go. Steph groans, pulling her pillow over her head. The campers are shuffled off to their various activities: swimming, archery, the rope course. In the arts and crafts pavilion, Boy Jerry and Girl Jerry stand by a table of pre-packaged wallet-making kits and metal stamps.
All right, listen up, campers. First, you pick a strip of leather. Then, you choose your design, grab a mallet, and head on over to the beading table. You whack it for a while, stitch it up, and you end up with one of these.
He holds up a completed wallet.
I tell you kids, nothing gets out that pent-up frustration like making a wallet. Why, this is the very same technique that ye old settlers used to make their wallets.
Really? With these cheap kids from Hobby Lobby?
The other campers turn to glare at Steph.
Ha! You got a bit of an attitude. Don't you, Miss... Lauder?
I've been told.
Why don't you step into my office?
The Jerrys lead Steph outside.
Fresh air and the warm breeze. That's all the AC I need. So, Stephanie Lauder, the mayor's kid. I heard about you. Little Miss Bun in the oven.
That was just a dumb rumor.
Teen pregnancy is no joke, Steph. If you don't start taking this work seriously, you're gonna end up with a child before you're ready. You're gonna have to drop out of school. Your family will disown you. Where are you gonna raise that baby? In the woods? We just want to help you.
Hey, it's okay, girl.
He puts a hand on Girl Jerry's shoulder. She falls into his arms.
I got you, Girl Jerry.
Hold me, Boy Jerry.
I will, Girl Jerry.
They cling to each other. Boy Jerry runs a hand down Girl Jerry's back. She shudders, hips bucking. He sniffs her hair.
Oh, do they have to actually explain this part?
Yeah, it's meant to be awkward and uncomfortable.
God, you smell amazing.
Steph watches them awkwardly. Boy Jerry rounds on her.
Look at what you did. You upset Girl Jerry. I ought to cover you in syrup. Go make a wallet.
Later.
Why? So you can go bang?
Also, by the way, that whole thing that Girl Jerry basically blabbed about is going to be important later.
Leads a line of hikers down a forested path, chanting,
I don't know what I've been told.
I don't know what I've been told.
Abstinence is for the bold.
Abstinence is for the bold.
The counselor yells to one of the campers lagging behind.
Keep up, Spankovsky.
I can't. My blood sugar. These raisins suck.
Power through it. Sound off.
1, 2.
Sound off. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Pete falls to his knees, gasping for air, while the other kids walk past. The last hiker in line stops next to Pete. She looks around to make sure no one's watching, then removes a chocolate bar from her pocket, offering it to him.
Here. Contraband.
Pete looks up at Stephanie Lauder and freezes. He blushes, gulps, and takes the bar gratefully. Thanks. How'd you sneak this in here?
I headed back to my underwear, and the guy never checked. Didn't you know touching a bra will cause a man's hands to erupt in boils? That's what it said in the abstinence pamphlet.
Wow.
Did it? I wiped my ass with mine. It looked more hygienic than the teepee in the outhouse. And I figured it was already full of shit. Steph smiles. Seems she's found a kindred spirit. She pushes a lock of sweaty hair away from her face.
I've seen you around school, right? Rocking that bow tie?
My brother says to pick a look and stick with it. I can't grow a mustache yet, so next best thing.
I heard a rumor about you. You're the kid who whacked off during the meat test.
Allegedly. I went to the bathroom to cool off. It was an important exam. Besides, if they didn't want to turn kids on, they shouldn't make those story problems so suggestive.
Right. There was that one that made everyone crack up. What was it? Something about Cindy's melons?
Melons. I committed it to memory.
Bet you did.
It's sad. Stacy has 2 plump melons. Each one is perfectly spherical with a diameter of 20 centimeters.
Stacy's stacked.
Jessica walks in with a big pair of jugs. If she squeezes Stacy's melons with a force of 10 grams per square centimeter, how long will it take before Jessica's jugs are full and ready to put to your lips?
What the hell?
They had to have known.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. They've had to have known. They've had to have known.
I don't even know if you could answer that question.
Not with a straight face.
Yeah.
So I guess you heard a rumor about me?
Yeah. Sucks. I think whatever may or may not have happened in the bathroom should stay in the bathroom. Can we agree on that?
Yeah. Well, I should catch up. Don't let anyone find you with that. It's against the rules.
Hey, rules were made to be broken.
Yeah. You're not such a nerd, are you?
You say that now. Get me in front of a chemistry set, you'll see some seriously nerdy shit.
See you around, Spikovsky.
Night falls. Moonlight creeps through the trees. A fight.
That was cute. That was cute.
Yeah.
Fire crackles. Around it, campers gather, swapping ghost stories. One of them, Gabe, grins with fiendish delight.
I'm worried about these ghost stories.
As he begins his tale of terror.
Now I know abstinence camp may seem like the best place on earth, but there's a deep, dark secret at the heart of I Don't Wanna Bang. Something lurking out in those woods. Or should I say, someone.
Come on, Gabe. Not this story again. You're gonna scare the new kids.
They should be scared, because there's a reason you gotta have stain around these parts.
You don't need a reason. Virginity just rocks.
I know that, and you know that. But some people need a little extra motivation. Sometimes God has to make examples out of them, like Sodom and Gomorrah. That's what he saw when he looked down on Hatchetfield. A den of sin. A city full of adulterers and fornicators.
Hell yeah, go Nighthawks. Steph smiles at Pete from across the fire pit. The rest of the kids, however, are not amused, especially Gabe.
You won't be laughing when he comes for you, Pete. See? God sent him to punish the wicked with his feet like thunder and his axe oh so sharp. These woods belong to him. And there's one thing he won't abide in his domain. Perversion. Kissing. Touching your private parts. Or heaven forbid,
premarital sex.
Stop, Gabe! I'm scared!
He is the thing that will not die. The Mad Woodsman. Lumberax.
Baloney.
I know a dozen people who swear on the cross they seen him. And if that's not enough for you, how do you explain the 5 kids have gone missing at this very camp?
5?
Look it up if you don't believe me.
Well, how convenient for you. They took our phones.
Well, then it looks like you're gonna have a little faith for once in your life. Because if you don't, and you give in to those carnal urges, he'll know. He'll hear it from his work shed. And when you feel the hair stand on the back of your neck, don't turn around, or you'll come face to face with Lumberax.
A figure leaps from the shadows. It's Mary's friend, Noah, accenting the final jump scare of Gabe's story. With Mary now in tears, Grace shakes her head.
Not funny, Noah.
And certainly not scary. No mask? No axe? What is that, a canoe paddle?
Well, I didn't want to frighten you too badly.
Well, you failed!
Mary gets up and runs from the fire. Noah runs after her.
Mary, wait, I'm sorry.
God, I hate these nerdy prudes.
Later, when most of the campers have gone to bed, Grace pours a bucket of water into the fire pit, reciting,
Drown, stir, then drown again.
Gabe watches her extinguish the last of the flames.
You're really good at that, Grace.
No thanks to Smokey the Bear. That lustful, shirtless animal, he was designed by liberals to tempt kids into bestiality.
What?
Her name is Chastity for a reason.
That's what my mom says.
Mine too. You know, I never thought I'd meet a girl as cool as my mom. But then I met you, Grace.
Oh.
I don't know how to say this, but I just gotta. I like you, Grace.
I like you too, Gabe. You're a great friend.
Yeah,
Friend zoned.
What if we were more than friends?
We are. We're pew pals. And there's no one I'd rather share my hymnal with. Good night. La 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 la.
She skips off toward her bunk. Gabe watches her go and drops the choir boy act.
Fucking tease! Sending all the signals. How am I supposed to sleep with this chubby? Guess I'll go make a wallet.
In the arts and crafts pavilion, Gabe pounds a design into a strip of leather. Frustrated, he tosses the stamp and mallet.
Ah, this isn't working. I feel like I'm gonna pop. Fuck it. There's no one around.
With mischief in his eyes, he undoes his belt buckle and starts to unzip. The sound echoes through the forest, too faint for normal human ears, but not for his. In a rickety old work shed, deep in the witchwood, a cold, glassy eye bursts open. He can hear the pants come undone and drop to the floor. The sound of one hand clapping. It angers him. None of that. Not in his woods. He rises slowly. He stomps through the chains and the animal skins that hang from the rafters. He reaches out a massive arm and grabs the axe from the wall. Back in the art building, Gabe closes his eyes, lost in fantasy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Grace. That's a modest brassiere you're wearing.
Behind him, the door creaks open. He whirls around, covering himself.
Hey! I'm making a wallet in here!
But no one's there. Gabe reaches down to pull up his trousers. He apprehensively crosses the darkened cabin toward the open door.
Hello? Noah? Is that you?
A chill fills the room. The summer night turns icy cold, and Gabe can see his breath hang in the air. He shivers.
Oh, it's cold.
Then, clomp, clomp, clomp. A shadowy figure fills the doorframe, silhouetted by moonlight. It's enormous, 8 feet at least. In its hands, a massive, dirty axe.
No way. Nice costume, Noah. Or is that you, Pete? Steph?
The figure lumbers forward. Clomp, clomp.
Come on, cut it out. It's not funny.
Gabe winces as the Mad Woodsman raises his weapon.
Please! Put down the axe!
Then, the figure stops. He looks down at Gabe and cocks his head. He lowers his blade.
Oh, because he's not doing
Gabe
it anymore?
breathes a sigh of relief. Perhaps he's been forgiven. It was just one little slip-up after all. Just some harmless tugging. Slam! The metal wallet stamp comes pounding into Gabe's forehead.
Oh!
No forgiveness! Not in these woods! Lumberax grabs a mallet and hammers the stamp deeper into Gabe's skull. Wham! Wham! Blood sprays. The Mad Woodsman's justice is served.
Yeah, he's definitely mad.
The next morning, before the campers
Yeah.
arrive, Girl Jerry cheerfully marches toward the Arts and Crafts Pavilion with an armful of basket weaving materials. She opens the door and freezes. The basket kits fall to the floor. The walls are soaked in sticky gore.
He didn't even
There,
clean up after
on the
himself.
meeting table, is Gabe.
Yeah.
Skinless. Beside him, a pile of wallets sewn from his flesh.
Oh.
Girl Jerry covers her mouth and whispers,
No. Not again.
Later, Steph hikes down from her cabin and steps into the designated girls' washroom. The curtain to one of the shower stalls slides open, and Grace pops out, wearing a bathing suit.
Morning, Steph!
Wait, did you just shower in your swimsuit?
Of course. It's camp policy. You don't want to see your own body and start getting crazy ideas.
Huh?
That's, disgusting.
Yeah.
I know. Can you imagine getting handsy with yourself?
We're outside every day, getting sweaty and dirty. If you don't clean yourself, all of yourself, you're gonna get a UTI.
Wait. Are you telling me you're gonna shower without a swimsuit?
Yep. I'm headed straight to hell.
Steph goes for a stall. Grace jumps in her way.
No, Steph. I can't let you do that. It's this kind of reckless behavior that got you in trouble in the first place.
No, Grace, you got me in trouble. You're the reason I'm stuck here. See, I'm normal. You're weird. This whole place is weird.
Giving up on showering here, Steph stomps outside. Grace hurries after her.
Steph, I know you're just lashing out because you're an addict, jonesing for a big old shot of vitamin D, but I am not giving up on you. We're gonna get through this together. Anywhere you go, I'll follow.
Really?
Steph pushes
Oh,
through the door
no.
to the neighboring building. Grace's eyes go wide. The sign reads, Boys Washroom.
Boy Jerry! Girl Jerry!
Inside, Steph calls out a warning.
Cover your junk. I'm coming in.
There's one person there. Steph?
Pete?
Peter stands in nothing but a towel wrapped around his waist.
Uh-oh.
Steph stops. She stares at him. Without his dorky glasses, Steph sees that he's actually kind of cute.
Huh. Have you always been that, jacked?
Yeah, I gotta shake weight. It's kind of like endurance training for, it doesn't matter, you know?
Guess I never noticed because of the suspenders. You should lose the suspenders.
That's my signature look.
This should be your signature look.
He squints in the mirror. Well, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't give a fair assessment. What are you doing here?
Just trying to shower in peace.
Okay, I was gonna, but, I'll get out of your hair.
Don't be stupid. There are separate stalls. Just take a shower.
Okay. At the same time?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
Because he was going to relieve himself in the shower?
Probably.
Lord help me. Outside, Grace runs towards the counselor's cabin, screaming in desperation.
Somebody help!
From the tree line, boy Jerry and girl Jerry emerge. They're covered in dirt, carrying shovels.
No, they didn't.
I mean, they couldn't let the other campers see.
What? What is it? Has someone else been murdered?
Hurt? Accidentally?
Right. That's what I said. Isn't it Grace accidentally murdered?
It's Worms! It's Stephanie! She's relapsed!
Back in the boys' washroom, Steph calls to Pete over the sound of their respective showers.
Hey, Pete, do you have a bar of soap over there?
Yeah.
Can you pass it over?
She reaches up. Her hand pokes above the partition between the stalls. Pete looks at the bar of soap. Are you sure? I just rubbed it all over my body.
Yeah, you and 20 other guys.
Ew. Gross. He puts the bar in her hand. For a moment, their fingers touch. Pete can't see it, but on
This
her
would
side
be
of the
pretty wholesome if it wasn't in the shower.
Yeah.
Steph blushes. She takes the soap and the two quickly return to washing themselves. After a moment, Pete asks, So, you think it's true?
What?
The 5 missing kids. You think something like that could really happen here in Hatchetfield?
My dad's the mayor. He says it'd shock you. The secret's in this town.
Yeah, but a crazy lumberjack who hates sexy time, that's a little far-fetched, don't you think?
Hey, I know Farfetch. That's a Pokemon.
Guess we'll never know. Unless we put it to the test.
Hmm?
What?
I was kidding.
Oh. Good one.
Unless you wanted to.
Out in the woods, Lumberax stirs. He can sense someone's testing him.
Maybe this stupid legend persists because none of these nerds have the guts to prove it's bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd be experimenting for the sake of scientific discovery. Isn't science your thing?
Are you suggesting that we, consolidate down to one shower? Thud, thud. Lumberax thunders through the trees, the sanctity of his woods at stake. Steph considers the idea.
That would certainly get Lumberax's attention if he was real. And, you know, we'd be conserving water.
That's important. You know, save the planet. It's like that annoying Greenpeace girl always says, be the change you want to see in the world.
Right. So, you wanna?
Outside the washroom, Lumberax can hear Steph and Pete through the wall. He readies his weapon. Pete puts his hand to the stall partition. Steph? Are you sure? Rumors spread, I'm a loser, and you're Stephanie Lauder.
Yeah, but I thought we agreed whatever happens in the bathroom stays in the bathroom.
You're goddamn right. I'm coming over there. Outside, Lumberax takes aim at the wall, preparing to chop straight through it, directly into Steph and Pete. Inside, Steph smiles.
Okay, come on over.
Okay, on the count of 3. Pete grabs the shower curtain. He readies himself to hop out of his stall and into Steph's. 1. Lumberax takes aim.
2.
He winds up. The axe gleams, and...
Spankovsky, water!
Just before Pete can take the leap, Boy Jerry and Girl Jerry burst into the washroom. The teens recoil. Girl Jerry screams. Later, Pete and Steph stand outside the counselor's cabin awaiting their punishment. Girl Jerry looks on the verge of tears, while Boy Jerry wipes sweat from his forehead.
A boy and a girl, showering at the same time, only one stall apart. It's the most perverse thing I've heard.
Only one stall apart because they're not gay.
Heard in all my life. It's sick. What are we supposed to do with you two?
How about nothing, because we're consenting adults?
I think you might be a lost cause, Lauder. I'm surprised the rumors about you weren't true.
Hey, cut it out.
Excuse me, what was that? Girl Jerry, could you take Steph to her bunk and lock her in? I'd like to have a word with this young man in private, if you don't mind.
Girl Jerry leads her away. Steph glances back at Pete as she goes. Boy Jerry steps closer, narrowing his eyes.
You're trash, Spankovsky. Just like your brother. No Spankovsky will ever amount to a hill of beans in this town. So, I hope you enjoyed your little bath time, because it's solitary confinement for you for the rest of the summer. I will not have you drooling over her like she's some piece of meat.
It's not like that. I like Steph, and I think she likes me too.
What's Steph got to do with it? I'm talking about Girl Jerry.
Heh.
I've seen the way you look at her, undressing her with your eyes, imagining what it'd be like to plunge your hands into that hair, feel her lips on yours just one more time, that's all. Well, not on my watch, mister. From now on, every time I have one of those thoughts, you're gonna make a wallet.
You mean every time I have one of those thoughts?
That is literally exactly what I said.
That's not what you
Stupid
said.
in front of me, Pete. Not a good look for you. I ought to put you in a canoe. I ought to let a bird walk all over you. Get to your cabin, now!
Thoroughly confused, Pete's led away by a counselor. When he's alone, Boy Jerry lets out a sigh of relief.
Oh, God, that was close. Gosh darn. Horny kids. Keep it together, Boy Jerry. Keep them chaste and it won't happen again.
Out in the woods, it's happening again. With the counselors distracted by the Pete and Steph commotion, Mary and Noah found the perfect opportunity to sneak off for some private time.
Okay.
But they're little kids, what?
So, how far do you want to go?
Well, the thing is that they said that they spent a school years apart. They never said what year of school.
True.
I don't know. Maybe some over-the-clothes stuff?
Are you sure we're ready? I mean, we're only 18.
What?
Yeah.
They act like they're 4.
Who knows?
I'm ready. As long as it's with you, Noah.
Okay. I'm gonna kiss you now.
I'll open my mouth.
They lay back onto the leaves and awkwardly press their faces together. The sound of lips smacking rings out over the witchwood like nails on a chalkboard. Lumberex awakens. He cocks his head in the direction of the kissing. Hell no, not on his watch. He heads out. His bloody work's not done yet. Noah and Mary flop on top of each other, mouths gaping like a couple of fish.
Oh, yeah. This is awesome.
You're a great kisser, Noah.
She guides him back upright and smiles playfully.
I'm gonna unbutton my blouse now. Don't lose your head.
Oh, he's probably about to. Become clean right off.
Slap! The Mad Woodsman's axe slashes through Noah's sinewy neck.
Oh, like
His head
that!
goes flying. Blood splashes onto Mary's screaming face. Lumberex puts a finger to her lips. She falls silent. He raises his hand and wags his index. Then, he punches a fist straight through her ribcage. Across camp, Grace spots Steph being led to the pink bunks by one of the counselors.
Hey, what's going on?
Solitary confinement for the rest of summer.
What?
Yeah, Grace. Thanks for tattling. Again.
Steph, I didn't think they'd do this. I was just trying to help. I'm your friend.
No, you're not. You're an annoying, self-righteous, nerdy prude. And the only good thing about this is that I won't have to spend any more time with you.
The counselor opens the cabin.
All right, louder. Inside.
Steph enters and he slams the door. He flips a metal latch into place and clicks on a heavy padlock.
This isn't right. How is she supposed to learn if she can't come to the activities? The prayer circles?
Hey, you don't like it? Take it up with the Jerrys.
On the path to the administration office, Boy Jerry walks with Girl Jerry. She's on edge, biting her lip nervously.
This is getting out of hand.
What do you mean? The crisis has been averted. We buried the body. No one will ever find it.
What do we tell Gabe's parents?
The same thing we told all the others. It's the woods. People go missing every day.
I can't help but feel responsible.
Hey, look at me.
Yeah, maybe if they had the camp somewhere else, people wouldn't be dying.
Gabe brought this upon
Maybe.
himself. He was a little perv, and now he's burning in hell for it.
You're right.
But the rest of these kids, they need us. They need this camp. And we're not going to let any more of them down.
He opens the office door. Girl Jerry claps her hand over her mouth. In the center of the room is a pile of bloody body parts. Noah and Mary's. They're stacked on top of each other like freshly cut firewood.
Shoot.
That's it. I'm calling the police.
Girl Jerry goes for the phone when Boy Jerry catches her arm.
I don't think you've thought this through, Girl Jerry. You think they're just gonna come here and cart off the bodies? No. They're gonna poke around. And they're gonna find everything. You ready for that? For the whole town to know what you did? Dirty girl.
Don't call me that.
He pulls her closer.
That's what you are, isn't it? A dirty girl.
She wraps her arms around him.
Oh, no.
Burying her nails in his back.
Yes. I'm a dirty girl.
Yeah, you are. You're absolutely filthy.
Boy Jerry plunges his hands into her hair. She opens her mouth, ready to accept his tongue, when...
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh!
Grace Chastity stands wide-eyed in the doorway.
Grace! We can explain.
Girl Jerry had something in her teeth and I was gonna lick it out. What's wrong?
Noah and Mary! They're dead!
Yeah,
I forgot about that, actually.
And, we'll talk.
She runs from the office.
Grace!
Oh, great! Gosh darn son of a gun! Go after her!
But the bodies!
I'll handle it.
Outside, the sun sinks over the horizon. In the locked blue cabin, Pete lays on his cot.
Oh, man. This sucks. What am I supposed to do for the rest of the summer?
He kicks the wall in frustration. When he does, one of the wooden boards comes loose and falls to the floor. Behind it, a hiding spot. There's something inside, covered in cobwebs. Pete reaches in and pulls out a 20-year-old pornographic magazine. He flips it open. There's something written on the first page. Property of Theodore Spankovsky. A tear comes to Pete's eye. He holds the magazine to his chest.
He's with me always. Well, you know what they say? Never waste a locked door.
He opens the magazine. He unbuckles his belt. And an axe head bursts through the cabin door.
Holy shit! It's Lumberax! He's real!
A foot kicks through the splinters, and Steph appears inside.
Wait, what?
Zip it up, Spankowski. We're busting out of here.
How did you... What?
Right. She tosses the axe and takes off. Pete goes to follow her. Then he stops. He turns back to the dirty magazine and grabs it.
Of course he does.
Elsewhere, Grace runs for her life. She barrels through the woods, Girl Jerry hot on her heels.
Grace! Come back! Stay away from me!
Grace's foot catches a root and she crashes to the dirt. She looks up to see Girl Jerry standing over her.
I'm not gonna hurt you, Grace. I want to help you. All I ever wanted was to help you kids. In a way, that's all he wants too. He just takes things a little too far sometimes.
Crunch, crunch. Steph and Pete rush through the darkness, kicking up leaves.
Do you know where we're going?
I have no clue.
I don't know. Maybe this isn't such a good idea. I mean, how big is Witchwood Forest anyway?
My dad says it's as big or small as it needs to be.
That makes no
What's that
sense.
supposed to mean?
Exactly.
Do you hear that?
In the distance, a voice. It's Boy Jerry, dragging a heavy, wet bag, muttering to himself.
All right, campers, keep up. I got a special activity planned for you two. Hide and seek. Hold the seek.
Steph and Pete watch him empty the sack into a freshly dug ditch. Mary and Noah's body parts tumble into the hole.
Oh my god.
Who's there?
Boy Jerry whirls around, shining his flashlight into their faces.
Steph and Peter, out of your bunks. Looking for a good spot to partake in some hanky-panky?
He advances. Steph recoils.
Stay back, Pete. He's crazy.
Well, if you two can't keep your hands to yourself, I'll cut him off.
Oh,
Boy Jerry pulls his shovel from the ground. He raises it above his head and leaps for Steph and Pete. Swipe! He swings the shovel. They dive from its path. He rounds on Pete, brandishing the tool like a spear. He lunges. Peter instinctively dodges and grabs the shovel's handle. All those years of training with that shake weight pay off as Pete starts jerking the shovel back and forth, until Boy Jerry loses his grip. He stumbles back and wham! Pete smacks him across the face with the shovel's blade. Boy Jerry rolls to the ground with a bloody lip. Pete stands over him, triumphantly.
Never tangle with the Spankovsky.
With his opponent down, Pete raises the shovel and tries to break it across his thigh. Crunch! Something snaps, but not the tool's hand.
Uh-oh.
I think I broke my leg.
Pete falls to the floor in immense pain. Steph rushes over.
Yeah, feels messed up. But you looked real cool right up until the end there.
At the finish line. Story of my life.
Steph touches his face, gently.
Hey, I'm not into jocks.
She leans in and kisses him.
Uh-oh.
Pete closes his eyes. He kisses back. They part, smiling. Then a chill runs down Steph's spine. She can see her breath hang in the air.
Did it just get cold out here?
Steph and Pete turn to find a figure looming over them. 8 feet tall at least. He's dressed in tatters. He's stinking and heaving with anger.
Yeah, I
In his
bet.
huge hands a gleaming blade. Their jaws drop. Their eyes go wide. It's him. It's Lumberax. Mad Woodsman swings his axe. Steph and Pete roll away. The axe pounds into the ground. Steph grabs Pete's arm and helps him to his feet. The teens take off into the woods. Lumberax pries his weapon from the earth. Boy Jerry looks up and orders, "Get him, Lumby!" Elsewhere, Grace scurries backwards as girl Jerry approaches.
I was young when I had him. And a counselor at abstinence camp? What would people say if they found out I'd had a child out of wedlock? I'd be ruined.
This is the part you were talking about.
Mm-hmm. You see, I had to keep him a secret. I raised him out here, in the woods. I taught him to survive on berries and tree sap. But there's something about Witchwood Forest. Things grow here. They grow fast and big and different.
Just like the weed.
Little Jerry was over 6 feet by the time he turned 2. We tried to teach him about the importance of abstinence. And well, he really took the lessons to heart. It wasn't what I intended. I gave him the axe to chop firewood. That's all. I never thought he'd use it to...
A scream in the distance. Grace recognizes the voice.
Steph.
Oh, God. It's happening again.
Grace scrambles to her feet and takes off in Steph's direction. Peter limps along, hanging from Steph's side.
Come on, Pete. Keep up.
I'm trying.
Try harder.
Whoosh! Something whips past their faces and slams into a nearby tree. It's the shovel, and it's just missed him. Yards off, Lumberax stands, having thrown the tool. Not to kill, just to taunt. He grips his axe handle and stomps forward. Clomp, clomp.
All right.
Steph grabs the shovel and pulls it from the tree. The Mad Woodsman charges, raising his blade. Steph runs for him at full speed.
Fuck you, Lumberax!
Squish! She jams the shovel into his chest. She leans forward, driving the blade deeper, but it doesn't get far. Smack! Lumberax backhands her. She hits the ground. Steph! She skids through the underbrush, rolling to a stop. Lumberax looks down at the shovel protruding from his sternum. He plucks it out with ease and breaks it across his thigh.
Well, he makes it look easy.
Steph struggles to stand. Lumberax heads straight for her.
Hey! Leave her alone!
Pete starts after them, but can't make it on his hurt leg. He desperately flails, trying to divert Lumberax's attention.
I'm over here!
He starts throwing things. Stones, sticks, the halves of the broken shovel.
I'm right here!
With nothing left to throw, Pete hurls Ted's porno mag at Lumberax. It lands on the ground, flipping open. Lumberax sees it and stops, dead in his tracks. He covers his glassy green eye, trying to shield himself from the smut on the pages.
Steph! The porn! It's his weakness! He can't look at it!
Steph stumbles to her feet. She rushes for the magazine. She grabs it and thrusts it toward Lumberax.
Oh, yeah? How do you like that, huh? Look at that sinful shit.
The porn in her hands, Steph advances, and Lumberax recoils.
It's working, Steph!
She backs Lumberax against a tree. He falls to his knees, afraid, cowering at the sight of sex. Just when Steph thinks she's won, that she's tamed the woodsman, Lumberax drives his huge hands into the ground.
Huh?
He takes hold of the tree's roots and starts to pull. The earth shakes beneath them. Slowly, Lumberax stands, ripping the tree from the ground.
What?
Holy shit.
Lumberax
rips a tree up.
Yep.
Okay. That's a thing.
Lifts
Okay.
the tree above his head and hurls it at Steph. Whoosh! It flies through the air. Steph dives. The tree comes crashing down.
But she drops the magazine.
Steph! Steph! When the dust settles, the magazine's in shreds.
Yeah.
And Steph is pinned under a branch. Lumberax rises to his full height. He plows forward. He raises his axe. Steph winces, and... No! Grace throws herself between Steph and the mad woodsman. He stares down at Grace. He cocks his head. But his axe does not fall. Boy Jerry appears from the dark.
What are you waiting for? Kill them! All of them. They're all disgusting little perverts.
Not me! There's one thing you better hurry up and know about Grace Chastity. I'm the biggest prude you'll ever meet.
She's lying. She's a dirty girl.
I'm not!
She looks into Lumberax's glassy eye.
And you can tell, can't you? That's why you won't harm me.
Boy Jerry stomps, commanding.
Do it, little Jerry!
You think I just wear a swimsuit in the shower at camp? No way! It's a house rule, too. No one is seeing this until I'm married. Not even me.
Boy Jerry yells to Lumberax.
You're gonna bleed her over me?
You know how much of a prude I am? I knitted tiny little sweaters for all the crucifix Jesus statues in our house. I get that he's dying for our sins, but he doesn't need to have his nips out when he does it.
You will do as I say, little Jerry. I am your father.
And girl Jerry's his mother.
The Lord said, honor thy mother and father. Now split her skull.
No. Okay, think about it, little Jerry. If boy Jerry and girl Jerry are your mother and father, you know what that means, don't you?
Uh-oh.
It means we prayed to heaven and a stork delivered you to our door.
It means they had sex.
Uh-oh.
They fornicated! In your woods!
That guy now, he's cool.
He swings his blade wildly.
Little Jerry, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself with that thing. I think it's best if you give your old man the axe.
Lumberax turns to his father.
Oh, he's gonna give it to
Gives
you.
him the axe, all right. Right between the eyes. The blade splits Boy Jerry's skull. Then, with a demon's strength, the woodsman pushes down. His axe glides through Boy Jerry's neck, and chest, and stomach, and groin. Slosh, slosh. The two halves of Boy Jerry fall to the forest floor with a splat.
Oh my god! What have you done?
Girl Jerry appears, screaming in terror. She runs to the bloody bits of her lover.
Boy Jerry! Boy Jerry! No!
She glares up to her son. He stares back with vacant, remorseless eyes.
Just finish it, you ungrateful little fuck!
Lumberax kicks her chest, like a punter kicking a field goal. She
Ugh.
flies through the air, smacks into a tree, and explodes. Flop, flop, flop. Bloody chunks rain down. Lumberax heaves, then stumbles back to Grace. Pete and Steph look on in wonder. Grace faces the woodsman without fear.
I think I understand you. Maybe we understand each other.
Suddenly, Lumberax lifts his blade. Grace winces. But then, He slowly lowers it, handing it to her. Grace gazes down at the weapon. Then he turns and lumbers back into the woods. The three teens watch him go. Finally safe, Steph pulls Peter to his feet.
Come on, Pete. Let's get out of here.
She starts leading him away when Grace blocks their path.
Not so fast.
Oh no.
The summer's not over yet.
There's only 3 of them.
Later,
Oh, I guess there's
Grace
the other
stands
ones
in the
too.
Arts and Crafts Pavilion, putting the finishing touches on her project. She turns to a room full of campers.
And that is how you weave a basket. All right, everybody, hop to it.
The kids line up, grabbing strips of cedar bark. They sit around tables, working quietly. One of the campers scratches their head, trying to make sense of it all.
So, the camp directors disappear and we're supposed to pretend nothing happened? Like, this is weird, right?
Just shut up and weave a basket.
Oh, thank God she's
Grace
alive.
oversees the camper's work. As she does, she absent-mindedly sharpens her axe.
I anxiously await abstinence camp all year long, and I am not gonna let a few bumps in the road spoil my summer. For the next few weeks, we're gonna have some good, wholesome fun. Or else.
Another kid grumbles.
Who put her in charge?
You don't want to know. Outside, at the edge of the tree line, a hulking figure watches. He nods his mighty head in approval. At long last, his woods are clean. For now.
This has been a weird one. Oh my lord.
Yeah. I will say this one is not my favorite, but it does have some characters that I have, like... He's like, you know when you have characters in a show where, like, you just kind of want to put them in a ball and just shake it?
Yes.
It's like, that's how I feel about, like, the Jerrys. It's like, I just want to put Boy Jerry in a ball and shake him.
Yeah. I definitely agree with you there. Holy freaking cow.
Yeah. I also, I feel like being gay would fix Boy Jerry.
Yeah, but with how Boy Jerry was, I don't think much fixing is going to be being done.
Fair.
Yeah, I think it was already a lost cause there.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, unfortunately, we've passed the 3-hour mark, so there's no way for me to do the backup plan I had. So we'll just have to save that for another time. So yeah, thank you so much, Sides, for being here and and joining us. And thank you to all the viewers who are here right now. I know a few people left early, but I mean, at least they were here to watch a little bit, so that's something.
Yeah.
All right, anyway, I am going to see who it is that we can raid into. Let's see, is there anybody we're currently following? Ooh, somebody I actually haven't watched in a while. I say we can go over to them because they're currently playing Final Fantasy IV is 14. Okay, so yes, Final Fantasy 14 online. Which I've played a couple of Final Fantasy stuff, not a lot. Final Fantasy never really piqued my interest, but I mean, it looks cool to watch. And I have watched a lot of Final Fantasy. So we are going to raid over to Starry Light. So if you would like to join me on this, here is the raid message for you. You can copy and paste this message and you will be able to go over with us as we raid over. This is for anybody, whether you're a follower, a subscriber, or an enjoyer of the stream. Does not matter. But if you are one of the lucky few subscribers, here is the raid message that you can copy and paste. Do not worry about the random numbers and letters. If you post it in chat, just like Sides has done here, it will look exactly like that. But if you're not a follower, it will look at how Streamlabs has posted it. But with that, I will see all of y'all next time. And thank you so much for coming by. Bye now. Bye-bye.